Oh my gosh, that layout only... Yo, that's so cool.
It is literally... Listen, man. This is literally just... Originally, I was just gonna upscale the original... Hi, Nori. Originally, I was just gonna upscale the, I was just gonna upscale the old one. Like, that's all I was gonna do, and then I was like, let me see what I can do. And, so I ended up adding Memento Mori in the background. And, kind of, sort of gradient clock.
Okay.
And I adjusted the chat location and all that. It's the thing is, it's not the exact same. It's I modified it to be more based on this one, which I'll show you again real quick. It's actually more based on this one. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I realized I fucking changed the scene here. Hold on. Oh well. I'll fix it later. I'm too lazy to fix it now. But yeah, you get what I mean. Actually, hold on. Let me just do that right now. Image. Where is it? Whatever.
Yeah, I think I get your point. It's like, this just looks like a damn good, like, you know, update from a classic, you know?
There we go. Why is it all the way at the top? Stop being all the way at the top. Okay. It's basically based off of this one, but I modified it to basically match this one more.
Okay.
So, as you can see, like the video position and all that are the same between the two.
Right.
Well, mostly the same. It's slightly off, but yeah.
I mean, hey, it's gonna be fucking sick to see. And hey,
Wait.
you finally got to update it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't plan on I wanted to update it, but I wasn't like, it wasn't a it just wasn't a priority, I guess we'll say.
Right.
Oh no, Nori, why are you screaming? Why are you screaming? Relax.
Nori, relax. Like, when we got to this point eventually, we didn't go to the extreme you're going to. We were just like, huh. Yeah, I was making some dumb decisions.
If you recognize the text in the background, then you are a fucking legend.
I do recognize it.
You're not hyped. Didn't you have a whole thing where you were like, I bet you there's gonna be no fancier answer. Hey, what's up, Tally? Welcome.
I thought, honestly, knowing with how you react on Twitter lately, I'm honestly just kind of going like, I was just assuming your scream was more like angry Nori noises.
I may still edit this one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not exactly really satisfied with it yet. So I kind of just slapped it together as quick as I could.
Well, that's a slap. If that's a slap job, that is a damn good slap job.
Appreciate the kind words, man. The layout is so sick. It's alright. I actually think the green and pink one is better, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I get you. But I can understand doing that. It's just like, pretty fitting for it, you know?
Yeah. This, now, if you really want me to go OG, I mean, I could go, like, I could just run onto this one. I doesn't even have the scene up anymore, which is funny. This layout doesn't even have a PC game screen on it yet, because when I made this layout, I didn't even have a gaming PC.
Yeah.
Which is the funny part. But,
and now you have your full power.
And this one, too. This one, I actually think is more iconic than the previous one.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Then, of course, we got the one Inferno made. This one was raw. And then the one I made after that, which we've been using for about 2 years now. Actually, no, since September 2021. That's when I made this layout. So almost 2 years. And then now, for the next 6 months, minimum next 6 months. It'll probably be like February or something. You know what would be the craziest shit if they dropped it on fucking March 5th? Oh my god. I don't want to wait that long though. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not trying to wait that long.
I get ya. But that would actually be super fitting considering, you know, the game itself.
Actually, what day is March 5th? March 5th is a Tuesday. Oh god, no. Oh no, they might actually do it. Oh shit. They might actually do it.
That would actually be kind of like perfect when you think about like how the game ends, which if you know, you know. That is all I am going to say.
Oh, trust me. I'm gonna let's not talk about Persona 3 spoilers.
I'm not saying anything. That's why I said if you know, you know. That's it. That is it.
There are friends who are going to watch this stream, and this is going to be their first exposure to P3 when it happens. So,
oh, absolutely.
Nori, I'm looking at your ass. You love to spoil everything. So you better behave yourself. Otherwise, I'm about to start going. You know what? I'm ending the stream. I'm about to start saying, "Fuck it, I'm ending the stream," and just start doing this shit again. All right, you don't want me to do this shit again, do you? They just like. You just walk away. For those who don't know, Nori used to say the wildest shit, and it would just make me get up and walk away.
Although let's be honest, there's also a lot of other folks that also did do that. Not to like annoyances like Nori did. Like the I'm Vex call. Oh, right. Word, I don't think Twitch would be happy for me saying, but
yeah. I know.
Like, that, I remember made you go, what? Ah, and you literally would have walked away, because, you know. Is that something you normally hear Vex say?
Why do people think slamming stuff is gonna fix it?
It'll work one day!
It's not an antenna TV. It's not gonna fix itself. Only antenna TVs fix when you hit the top.
Yeah, you have gotten character development, Nori. You've gone from being incredibly unhinged to still unhinged.
Still incredibly unhinged.
Yeah.
If only y'all saw Nori's tweets from like 2016. Nori used to be the cringiest person on the internet. Like the template for the cringiest person on the internet, I swear.
Yeah.
I don't even remember why I followed Nori. I don't even remember what the reason was. I remember I used to see those tweets and be like, yo. Hey, what's up, Tay? How you doing, goat?
Hell, even if like just 4 years ago, with you know, back in the Persona 5 days, Nori was a lot more wild and way more trying to bait us. Now she knows it doesn't really.
You used to rant about a lot of real life stuff, actually. You used to rant about real life stuff a lot more back then, I feel. Now you just rant about, like, things happening online.
Yeah, definitely for Nori, for sure. Although, to be fair, some of us have definitely, like, shifted and changed a bit since since the initial Persona 5 streams, you know? I remember sometimes I had to, you know, essentially whisper out some absurd yells. Nowadays, don't give a flying fuck if I yell! You know? Just...
What do you mean? I feel like you never cared about yelling. At least as long as I've known you, which I met you in like 2017.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess notably like the vanilla P5 streams, because like I remember that ran with Kumura's Palace, and I just started whispering on instead.
Can we go back to? That's funny. That whole thing, that tweet is the reason why me and Nori even started being rejected. That is legendary. Fiddle!
Hello, Fiddle.
We got another goat. Thank you for the fucking gift sub, man. Yo, how you doing, my goat? Yo, Fiddle is goated. Fiddle's been rocking with us since like the early days of me streaming, I guess, quote unquote, consistently. Fiddle, how you like the layout? Is it does it remind you of something? I'm sure you kind of remember this layout, or not layout, but just like the themes and shit of it. Look familiar? I mean, what? Yeah, we're right back in Persona 3 mode. Oh man, it's crazy. We literally willed that game into existence. That is insane.
They called you a madman.
A lot of people called me stupid. Like, people genuinely said, "Yo, you're fucking." Let me not say that, sorry. But yeah, no, people were calling me all sorts of like, you're delusional, you're crazy, you're stupid for thinking that's a good idea. It's like, what? Where are all those people now? Where are all you motherfuckers now? The dream came true. And all one of them, I will say, was a Persona YouTuber. And that said Persona YouTuber is hyped for the game. So it's like, okay. But anyway, how you doing, Fiddle?
The live concert is on right now in Restream City.
Yeah. Essentially, now, I get to do the me.
Honestly, old me, like younger me, would have done it. Like 18, 17-year-old me would have done that shit. I would have added every single person. I would have been like, "Come, where you at, motherfucker? What you gotta say now? Pussy," you know, shit like that.
You probably would have. Maybe. I mean, to be fair, though, like a few years ago or so. Yeah, definitely like a few years ago, you were definitely slightly on the unhinged. Not like Nori crazy.
Not 2 years ago. 3 years
Few
ago.
years.
No.
I said a few years.
Actually, no. 20. Beyond like summer of 2019 and everything prior, I was an asshole. I'm not gonna lie. I look back at old messages and shit. I'm like, yo, I was a piece of shit. I was an asshole.
Yeah, I remember like a certain thing that we're not gonna talk about here on stream.
Oh no, I mean worse stuff than that. But
Oh yeah, right.
and that was more so just. Well, it was supposed to be playful banter, but it turned into something that it wasn't supposed to be. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, man.
Right. Yeah. And certain moments that, in hindsight, we're probably not proud of. Like at least on like fighters.
Yes, the Fighters Chronicles. Poggers server added me. What is it? Ooh, that new shaker is busting. I need to get that shit. I'm not gonna lie. But anywho, we chilling. I don't even think I'm gonna play NGS. I'm just gonna chill. We're just gonna chat. Oh, hold on. Turn that up. Turn that up. Turn that up. That new Metaphor game looks cool. It does. It looks really cool. I might stream it potentially. Turn that up. NGS collab stream when? If you really want that, like I said, that's only if you want. I'm not gonna push you to do anything, you know. But if you want to try out NGS, I will, and you want to stream it, I'll stream it with you. I got you. I'm just using NGS as a reference images. Oh wait, are you on right now? You're actually on right now? Oh no, he is. Yeah, Tally's on. I gotta reinstall it. Hey man, take your time. I mean, since you like haven't done much since launch, there is like a decent amount of things for you to do. Like you won't burn through the game in a day like I did when this shit came out. Because like NGS at launch, I was basically done with it in like a few hours. They should have
You
just let
fucked it
base.
up.
They should have just let base live for another 2 years. Oh my god, annoying. But oh well, it is what it is. Base is like literally a top 10 game of all time in my opinion.
But hey, I think it's fine. I like have a mostly chill stream, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you know, we can just talk a lot about like say some of the stuff that's been coming out lately. Like we can discuss certain elements of the P3 remake.
Yes, we can. So, about them water motifs.
Heavy, very strong in this time around, but also really sick looking.
It looks amazing. I'm like excited to see like the other menus.
Me too.
I am so hyped. And actually, speaking of menus, if anybody has not seen, yeah, this is the new start screen and BRB screen and outro screen. This was literally ripped straight from the Persona 3 Reload website. Like straight up just inspect element that shit. But yeah. Hey, what's up, Platinum? Muy bueno. How you doing, man? But you know, that remake literally we willed it into existence. That's crazy. Me and like a inspect element coming in clutch, it really does. That's how I steal people's stickers on Discord. You used to be able to just save them. You could just like open them as an image, but now you have to actually inspect element to save other people's stickers and shit like that. But yeah.
Yeah, like the Water 2's not getting going, looking nice, especially without. You can tell like certain Persona 5 influences there are in the game, in the fact of gameplay elements. And yeah, I would have been shocked if they didn't incorporate it. You know.
Of course. I'm more so like intrigued to see the new stuff. Let me cook. Jaden and Alex hear me out. Oh boy, what do we got?
No, Nori, what are you about to say? Or as Vex would become afraid.
It's about to be some bullshit. Watch. But yeah, no, I'm interested to see the new stuff they added because they said there's gonna be new like social shit that isn't just social links and it's some sort of evolution of that. And the way they described it, it's almost like supports in Fire Emblem. At least that's how it sounds.
Lore-based conversations from the Tellius games, where not a lot of them, they weren't support links per chance there, but I know. Oh, but there are moments in, like, say, certain story beats where either Ike would interact with another character that's not a support conversation, or have a little story beat going on, you know?
Nor, you already said that. And I told you it would be morbid as fuck if they did. I almost feel like doing another Persona 3 stream. But, nah. It would be fucked up if they did that. Honestly, it would be so fucked up. It would be so fucked up. Oh yeah? Let me see. I think I already know what I expect to see. Bruh! I'm sick. That really does look like Kinder. That's funny as hell. I feel like playing Persona 3 dancing. I just feel like Persona 3. That's all I feel.
Understandable.
Yeah, Nori, I know. That is gonna be pain to witness again, but this time in HD. Jesus. That is gonna be something. Oh yeah, so let's talk about IGN and blatant misinformation. They said they did an interview with the producer of Reload, and the tagline for the article was that it won't include anything that was featured in Portable or Fez. But literally in that interview, the producer was like, that doesn't mean we're not going to include all the extra stuff we added into Fez.
Of course.
So, no answer, but everything else, pretty much, that happened during the journey or any additions they made, that will still be there. Which is annoying that IGN's got to fucking be misleading with that shit. Because now you have like a million people on Twitter going, like, shut up. It's misinformation. I'll put them in Atlas in a body bag. Honestly, same.
Well, I mean, IGN basically sucks when it comes to reviewing games anyway. No one's gonna miss them.
Oh, they're not going anywhere. I don't know why you're saying that like they're gonna be gone.
I was gonna say.
I said reviewing. I didn't say a journalist / making sure interviews happen. They're reliable when it comes to news sources.
No, they're not. I just told you they just had misinformation.
Well, I mean, yeah, that part are notable.
I can excuse the answer, but I draw the line at FEMC. Honestly, it would be the opposite for me. But knowing Atlas, that shit's gonna come in some form, whether that be DLC or another release. But
Yeah.
my bread and butter, like in my original playthrough, I did not play the answer. I played the journey. So that is what I'm looking forward to most.
Yeah, and plus, I'm sure if they ever did the answers like DLC, they might try to rework certain things. Like, for certain gameplay elements or certain story beats, you know?
That is the one sad thing. Because if the answer was in the remake, then they would have been able to remake, or like just not remake it, obviously remake it, but like they would have been able to like change it a bit. They said they're gonna do, which speaking of changes, they said they're gonna make Tartarus, they're gonna add stuff to Tartarus to make it less like cut and dry, I guess. Because let's be honest, with Tartarus, what were you doing every time you went up a floor? You're doing the same shit. So they said they're gonna try and add stuff to mix it up. You think P4 would ever get that treatment? Honestly, when it sells well, when this remake sells well, and trust me, it will, they're going to open their mind to remaking other games. Because let's be honest, like they've been remastering games for forever. I don't think they've ever remade a game from the ground up, like from scratch, ever. You know?
Yeah, this would be a first for them.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think they ever have. Like, it's always just been ports and remasters.
Yeah, I think it's been mostly ports and remasters, at least when it comes to the Persona franchise. Maybe they've done something for SMT. I don't know. I'm not as, like, involved in, like, the larger SMT universe compared to, say, Jazz. Like, I'm sure
I was talking to Jazz earlier.
Who's there?
Oh, it's a
Hello.
Fiddle.
Fiddle.
Hello. What is cooking?
What is cooking? Atlas. With the best JRPG of all time getting a remake.
Sometimes they be cooking.
Sometimes. They be cooking on games, they don't be cooking on information.
Yeah. Bad story,
True.
bad. They don't make the best business decisions. They make good games.
Yeah.
Well, no. Here's the thing, Nori. Back then the times were different. I'm not gonna lie. I can give them a pass for that because times were different back then. And also, the whole 3 versions thing is kind of just. Fez was the like definitive P3. Even back then, Fez was the one that you would go to. Portable was just sort of like a, how do I put it?
It was meant to be a more accessible-ish way with the PSP.
It was.
You
It
know?
wasn't supposed to be. They didn't sell it as like, oh, this is gonna be the Persona 3. Like, it was just supposed to be its own little thing,
Yeah, it's kind of like how.
which
you
is
know,
why
a lot of,
FMC isn't
like,
canon. But you were saying?
Yeah, I was about to say, because, like, there's a reason, like, when you see a lot of, like, PSP ports, they aren't defined as, like, definitive versions of the original game or something. They're not. Like, when you think of Force Unleashed, even though I think the PSP version's a lot more fun compared to the actual version, you know, on PS3 and Xbox 360, the 360 and PS3 version, slash later the Steam version, winds up becoming the most definitive edition when it comes to, say, the Force Unleashed, you know?
Right.
P3 Fest was meant to definitely be more of like what P4 Golden is to Persona 4. P3 Reportable was more meant to be like a similar case to Force Unleashed, with it being not a full-on like this is the definitive edition, but rather here's an edition for you to play on the road.
Right. And it was kind of just in that era when Atlas was just like shitting out games. I say shitting out in air quotes, but they were shitting out a lot of games at that time.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah, they did. Like a lot of the like Shin Megami Tensei, Persona 4 Golden for PS Vita, a lot of
Like
stuff.
that like 2008 to like 2013 window, they shat out so many games. It's not even funny.
Especially since I believe at the time they were still, you know.
This is before they were acquired by Sega.
Yeah, I was trying to make sure to get the timeline right, because this was them desperately trying to make a profit. Like,
Yeah,
they needed
they're
a win. Like Persona 4 did all right, but it never did Persona 5 levels of success. You know,
Emergency
Persona 5
announcement. We
leveled
have confirmed
Atlas
the
up
presence
into a
of powerful
different degree
dolls
at
in the
that point.
vicinity of the Aleo
The
region.
thing is,
Parks defenders, please prepare for
Atlas's parent
deployment.
company at the time went bankrupt, and when they went bankrupt, there was an basically like a bidding war to acquire their assets, and Sega won the bid to acquire Atlas,
Yeah,
and that's how that happened.
and
But
once
during
again,
that time, like they were shitting out so much fucking games, it was insane.
Emergency announcement.
But at the same time, they shot themselves in the foot with Portable, and now they got all this stuff started because they did that and made Portable exist. No, the real problem is porting Portable over Fez, or not, at least not trying to combine them. I get it, like it was just for quick profits and just to get. I bet it was probably just to gauge interest, because by that time the remake was already well into development and was probably like mostly done. Let's be real, because with that conference leak that was from 2021 a couple months ago, that shit looked, even though like obviously it looked like work in progress, it still looked like it had been in development for a good while at that point.
yeah, they probably were doing like some small development in the back burner for at least like a year or so. You know, when they were seeing like all the popularity of like people wanting to see Persona 3 remake, it might have been a mandate from either Atlas themselves or Sega of like definitely do this on the back burner while you set up like all your other spin-off games and Persona 6.
The interesting thing is, and I said this in the P3 reload server. It's reload server now. We can't call ourselves remake squad since it's reload squad. I said this in there. I was like, development could have probably started like as early as 2019. And the reason why I say that is, and I got confirmation. There was a tweet from a guy in 2019, and they said Atlas is considering a P3 HD remake, and that was in February of 2019. And I found out, because I forgot if the guy had credibility or credentials or anything like that. I forgot, but I was told that yeah, the guy like did have connections to Sega, so they were considering it at least as early as early 2019. My guess is that development probably started like from mid to late 2019 or early 2020.
Yeah, probably.
Because there was just so much Persona, well, beyond just the idea of like development cycles and all that. There was just so much references to Persona 3 at that time from Atlas. Like if you think about it, like a lot of like the Star Ocean song, the Star Ocean X Persona song, Burn My Dread, Persona Q, Burn My Dread. No more what ifs from Royal. Someone once said burn my, like, it was just so many Persona 3 like references coming out from Atlas at the time. And then of course, at the end of 2019, Lotus Juice did a stream where somebody asked him what would it take for Atlas to just do a remake of a game. And he went through this whole thing and he was explaining like you would probably just have to like make noise about it on social media, yada yada yada. And then he explicitly said, please remake Persona 3 as an example. Isn't that kind of just weird? I don't know if that's just me just thinking too hard about it, but I don't know. It could have been as early as then. Like whenever like the whole Discord and Twitter movement started.
Right, like the problem, maybe they did have Persona 3 remake on the cards even before then, but you know, no, we don't know the full story. We don't know like the full background. We're not gonna know for a while. Like even after the game releases, we're not gonna know like the full details of like the backstage of it for another while. You know?
We'll at least know why they decided to do it relatively soon.
Yeah.
Because with all of their recent releases, the Nocturne remaster, Soul Hackers 2, like they were asked what made you like finally do this, and they were like fan support and the surveys. They always mention those two things. So yeah.
Yeah.
We'll know for sure that's the reason why. But yeah.
There's just gonna be a lot of like things to keep in mind, because like not everything's gonna be revealed right away. Wait, it's all they're keeping their cards to their chest at the moment, you know. So you can't ask them like hard-hitting questions at the exact moment, you know.
Right. I'm hyped for Persona 3.
Reloaded.
What was that?
You guys think Reloaded's gonna include Dante from the Devil May Cry series?
Shit, I hope. If not, then it's a piece of shit game. I'll play. I'm hyped for Persona 3 remake regardless, although I'll suck it up and buy it anyways, even though FMZ no exists. Yeah, that's exactly what I said you would do. You were...
Yeah.
For those of you who did not see, Nori was going through the 5 stages of grief the other day on Twitter, basically sobbing about how there's not going to be FMC. And it was hilarious. I loved it because that is Nori in rare form. You don't see Nori crying on Twitter very often, but it feels good. It feels so goddamn good to see. Oh my god, it feels good. But yeah, no.
Like Nori goes, ah!
And I told Nori, I was like, calm down, you're gonna buy it anyway. Oh, man.
That's true.
Like Nori went, ah! Ah! Meanwhile, I'm like, huh. Oh well. That's it. I just went, oh well. When it came to, oh, no FMC? Oh well. Not a big deal for me, you know? Ain't a
Yo.
deal breaker. Could have been neat, but,
Other than P3, is there any other game you guys are excited for that was revealed?
I don't think, that's the thing. I don't think, like, Simmer Game Face throughout has really been, like, grabbing us by the balls, like, say, the
Nah.
Sony showcase was, you know?
Yeah, really the only game I'm
I
looking
didn't
forward
watch
to is
this one
Spider-Man 2. That's kind of it.
Oh yeah, that's the big one I saw.
And also Superstars.
Yeah, Sonic Superstars as well. But that's
And
pretty
that
much
was a
it.
solid remake from PlayStation.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. Holy shit, I almost forgot. Yeah. The Snake Eater remake as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And also, I guess
forgot.
Marathon for you, too. Probably.
I'm also interested in Phantom Blade. I don't know.
Oh,
when that's
yeah,
coming
yeah,
out,
Phantom
but-
That's true, that's true. You're right.
That
That game looks cool.
sick.
But that's pretty
Is
much
there
it for me.
Anything that we know about Marathon? Because I saw that one, that was pretty interesting.
All we know is that it's an extraction shooter, kind of like Tarkov.
Okay.
Yeah,
I never
so
played Tarkov, so I can't really say.
Oh, yeah, and also for me, Like a Dragon 8. I mean,
That's true.
I'm the ox above here.
that Snake Eater remake. Oh my god. Ooh! We were screaming. When that
Yeah.
shit happened. We were like,
Again,
ah!
I am shocked that video isn't the one that did the most. Like, Marathon, 1,000 views. Spider-Man 2 and Snake Eater, 50.
Well, to be fair, the Marathon video also had the Destiny Final Shape reaction in there as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Which,
Yeah.
that was popping. That video did well. I'm surprised.
Payday 3 looked pretty cool.
Payday 3 looked cool. I would have to see who would actually play it with me, though. That is the one thing.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
it's
it'd be
like,
fun
oh,
if
hey,
you have
cool.
a whole group of idiots
Oh yeah, of
running
course.
around.
Which one was Payday 3 again?
It is the bank
It's
heist
the one after Payday 2.
Thanks.
They released 2 games after Payday 1.
3 games after Payday 0. But
Glad
yeah,
we clarified that one.
gotta be clear and concise with the people.
Oh right, there was also like that one game we mentioned was like, oh, this is way more of a spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead than Back 4 Blood, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
I forgot what it's called. Fuck.
Yeah, it was Toxic something. Forgot it.
Is it a PlayStation exclusive?
No. It was shown in the Summer Game Fest.
Ooh. I like a good horde shooter.
Maybe a little bit, maybe a lot of bit,
Oh, maybe a little bit.
maybe un poquito,
Un poquito.
solo un poquito.
Okay.
Porque.
Yeah, May, can I stay at Feast today?
I know there's like Star Wars.
Oh, are you in Spider-Man?
Outlaw-
Yes, I am playing Spider-Man.
Oh my god, time! This is one of my favorite remixes in dancing. I might stream that sometime soon. I haven't played it in a long time, but kind of miss it. I'm not gonna lie.
In a long time. Ha.
Literally in like 3 years. No, that's not true. I
The
think I
song?
streamed it. You're right. You're so right. I don't know why I didn't realize that. Oh my god. I think I streamed it like last year though. Or yeah, no, I think I streamed it last year, early last year, like once. I'm gonna have to stream that again, but booting up my PS4 is a concept that makes me rack my brain a little bit.
That's me with my Xbox One. That shit is collecting dust.
Look,
feel
soon
that.
enough, you're gonna be hooking up your PS5, buddy.
We'll see. God, I've seen what you've done for Ace Attorney fans. Etrian Odyssey and Persona 3 fans. I want that for my Bravely Default HD remaster. Listen. I had hope. Now, I'll be honest with you. In the P3 remake Discord, most people there were memeing, and they admitted that they were memeing. But me and Alice, we were out here serious as fuck. Like, no, we're gonna get this fucking remake. We're gonna get this shit. They're gonna give it to us, or we're gonna take it from them. And look what happened. That is like one of the few things I had hope for, and look what fucking happened. So hold out. It may take a long time, but hold out,
The
Nori.
prime time.
Perhaps one day I'll get an Onimusha anything.
That would be nice.
I remember the prime time from the server. That was cool.
Oh,
Like when I saw that a new like IP that Capcom was showing off, my brain was
That
like,
looked-
no, this couldn't be
Oh,
Onimusha.
that one
And
looked
it wasn't.
cool.
So I was like, oh, okay.
technically, Fiddle, it's kind of at its new peak. It's actually doing better than it ever did before.
New Peak Fiction.
Yeah, that server has like 500 people in there now.
Sheesh.
And,
How many joined within like the last week?
I don't even know. I just see a bunch of people join every day, and I'm like, oh fuck. It's been happening for like the past like couple months now.
Nice.
But like when the trailer got leaked, that was when like it exploded, and a bunch of people joined all at once.
I was there from the near beginning.
Yep.
It's so cool. It's so nice to see it finally be confirmed and stuff.
Out of topic, but can you give me a reference of your witch hat? Hold on, I have a picture of it somewhere that I actually gave to somebody as a reference. So let me go find that.
And Jada has every outfit known to man in this fucking game.
Oh, calm down. I'm not a whale.
Free with your. It came
I'm a
free with
free
your
to play.
copy of PSO2.
Listen, I ain't a
And
whale.
Nori-
I know some whales though. I know
I
some
want to
whales.
I want to let you know, Nori. No matter how much suffering you may have as a fan, none will ever top my suffering as a fan and of Star Wars or Onimusha. At least with Onimusha, I got nothing right now. I'm not getting stuff like at all. I'm getting an anime that only got announced, but no actual like info otherwise. And Star Wars, well, let's just say at points it feels like being an abused victim.
Wait, what, Cap? Wait, what are you talking about, Tay? Not capping.
Down.
I think
I know some
think
whales. I actually do. I know people who have spent like, I will. You think I got money like that? You're bugging. You're bugging.
Yeah,
That's
I knew
crazy.
a few sailors who hunted whales.
Yo, that's crazy.
I read it in a book called Moby Dick.
Oh shit, that book's probably bussin'.
Yarhar. Was there a game that you would 100% whale on? Like
That I would actually whale on.
Yeah, PSO2, I think. Maybe.
Base PSO2, if that was still the main game, probably, but it's not anymore. So
But are they not like updating it anymore, or are
Eh.
they focusing on New Genesis?
yeah, it's kind of that. They kind of neutered some of its features and shit like that, and it's fucking annoying. It pisses me off to no end because that is the better game, and they're putting all their, I say all their focus in air quotes on NGS, but it's pretty slow, pretty slow. I will get my HD remaster. I will cry and throw up, and I will be annoying about it when it comes someday. And it's a Nintendo Direct. If Jaden can Persona 3 remake, then I can get my remaster. No, you can't. But I got my remake though. I'm sorry. I'm playing with you.
Attention all ARCS defenders.
I gave into the evil side. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Do
I don't
that
have to do that.
evil cackle.
A little bit. Maybe a little bit.
Bit nefarious.
Bro's plotting something devious.
I love that video.
That video is so stupid, but I love it.
I mean, to be fair, we are basically a little bit of a chaos crew. A
Little bit. Y'all heard that. Change the batteries.
We?
Whoever it was. I don't know who it was. Wow, you never support him. That's cap.
That's so Cap Junior.
And here I was extremely happy for your remake. Speech? I don't know her. Reading? Can't do that.
Peach, I barely know her.
What's reading?
What did?
Man.
That was it.
I need to find another Persona 3 mix. Wait, what? It never does that. What kind of bullshit is that?
I'm
Oh,
not
God.
getting hit once in this battle. Never mind.
That was quick.
That was very quick. Oh shit.
Quickly corrected.
Oh shit.
I was plotting something devious.
A little bit. Maybe a lot. No, a lot of it. Honestly, let's be real.
Nori, the day that ever happens is the day I catch something Onimusha related.
I thought I told you to sit down or get down, man. Shout out to Lotus Juice. Yo, I need to. Hold on. You know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. Where's the new song? I'm about to loop the shit out of that real quick.
They release the version.
No, it's just that small little bit of it. But I'm gonna just
Oh.
loop that shit. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Where is it? ¿A dónde estás? I cannot find it. Where is it?
What happened to him?
Okay.
What happened to him? He went band for band with the furry on Twitter.
Okay, Liz, I gotta go try to write something for this next session. So I will
Alrighty.
catch you guys.
Thanks for
later.
stopping by. Appreciate you, go.
No problem. Have a good rest of the stream.
No, you.
Bye bye.
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 Thought I told you to sit down or get down. No, I don't think I will. Alright, let me see. I know where to find the link. I don't know why I couldn't find it before. But that's weird. I know where to look. I know where to
Alright,
look now.
this one. I'm not getting. God damn it.
Turn that shit up. I'm looping that shit. I don't care. I don't care. It's getting looped. Shout out to Fiddle. Oh my god. Go follow Fiddle, everybody. That's what I was thinking too. It could be that.
Possibly. I mean, I do remember like takeover being used in like. Well, then again, it could also be like an opening.
I don't think they're gonna replace Burn My Dread. I strongly doubt it.
I'm trying to think of like, I was gonna say like, one of the P5 Royal trailers played Takeover, but then I remembered, oh wait, they also did Colors Flying High for its opening trailer.
Yeah. I was thinking it might be an opening. It sounds like it could be an opening, but I don't know. I don't know. They didn't say they got a new song. They just said the visual. They redid the visuals for the opening.
I know, Nori. Oh wait, Takeover? Is that what you're talking about, Nori? Because if so, yeah, that's probably definitely right there. I was definitely thinking like the reveal trailer was, you know, trailer for Royal had Colors Flying High.
I gotta say, let me say real quick. They captured the Persona 3 sound perfectly in this fucking song. It sounds like it could have came straight out of Vanilla P3. Like, that's how fucking good they captured that sound. This, like, the piano, the fucking synth. The synth does something to my fucking spine, I swear to God. Like, when I heard that the first time, I was like, oh my fucking God. That shit fucking hit me. Like, listen, that shit is fucking busting. Are you kidding me? That shit sounds just like it came out of P3. And of course, the Tartarus motif. That shit is just going hard.
I know how to fun question because I know this is gonna be quite a talking point for now, of course, and probably when the game comes out. How are y'all feeling about that new voice cast?
Here's the interesting thing, right? So when I saw, I think the first one I saw was Kagi as Akihiko. I was like, no. Like, not because Kagi was casted, but more so because, like, Liam O'Brien is goated, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, no. And then I saw that Yukari got recasted, and I was like, no. And then, as more people started, like, as more of the cast was starting to be revealed, my no went from yes. It went from no to yes. And
yes.
And you know, we're VAs, so we know of these people. We know what they've done. So I was in that server out here telling people, don't like. I know, like, it hurts to me, like, that the old cast is gone, but I am excited for the new cast because they're all fucking amazing. They're all amazing voice actors. And I was telling people, like, yo, don't worry. Like, we are in good hands. We are in very good hands. I promise you.
Yeah, like, that's the thing. Hey, when I saw it, I was like, huh. Well, I guess that makes sense in some regards, because, like, you know, with, like, Junpei, and I guess they're not coming, their VAs were probably not going to come back.
They were not coming back at all.
Certain reasons. Let's just say that, folks. Controversial reasons we are not going to discuss in depth here, because fuck that fuck talking controversy. I'm not dealing with that shit. No, I'm good. Just, especially since also for companies, they probably don't want to deal with that crap, you know?
Yeah.
When it comes to controversy like that, they gotta do recasts at that point, because, like, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, because controversy is not very good for businesses. It can dry up the well quickly.
Right, but
why do you think people are so baffled by Ezra Miller still casted as a Flash, despite their horrible acts?
I'm kind of neutral right now. I don't know any of them besides Dawn and Kagi. I expected Igus and Junpei recast, but not the whole cast. Same. Like, I was not expecting that to happen whatsoever, but...
I wasn't either, but I am going to be kind of interested, like, with certain reasons. Like, I think the most likely reason is, like, certain scheduling conflicts or budgetary issues. Like, you know.
It was probably, like, honestly, I'm just going to go out and say it was probably scheduling conflicts. Because if you think of some of the previous VAs, like, they are big time, not just voice actors, but just actors in general now. Like, they're, like, busy people now. So maybe they just didn't have the time to do it.
Absolutely.
And Atlas was probably looking at that and was like, well, fuck. Well, I guess we got no choice but to recast.
Yeah, like, you give an example, like, Liam O'Brien's up there as one of the more popular VAs in, you know, bigger productions, like, whether it's in a small or major role, as well as the fact that he's, along with Laura Bailey, one of the help pioneers of Critical Role and help making it more popular.
Yes.
As well as potentially helping out with behind-the-scenes stuff with Legends of Vox Machina and things of that nature, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He and her are going to be busy as hell. So even if Ben C came back in Persona 3, Laura Bailey would likely not be able to return, even
Right.
for those voice lines, because Laura Bailey herself is also incredibly busy. So just letting folks know, sometimes certain VAs that can't come back is likely due to scheduling conflict primarily. It's not due to the fact like they may absolutely hate the role. It can at points, but not all the time.
Hold on, let me get the Japanese trailer. We're just going to play that shit on loop now because the Japanese trailer is actually better because it actually shows the first block of Tartarus, which looks amazing. The first block of Tartarus looks insane in Reload. Like, it's, I don't know if you've seen the Japanese trailer. I'm going to show you right now though.
I probably haven't.
It's just slightly different. It's honestly just slightly different. But hold on. Pause that. Full screen this. Make sure the Firefox audio is on point. Not just not just Junpei. Shinjiro as well.
Yeah.
Shinjiro as well. Also, Zeno is going to capture Junpei literally perfectly. He is going to capture Junpei's energy perfectly. Perfectly, I promise you all. I promise you.
Yeah, like, I think we can probably, once we're done watching this trailer initially, because I haven't seen this Japanese trailer, so I do want to really...
It's mostly the same. It's just the actual, like, combat is in different locations. But yeah. Yo, shut up, Nori. But you're right, but chill out. Shut up.
Yeah, calm down. Calm down.
Also, 60 FPS.
Nice.
I'll forever be immortal in pain. If I give up, that's an automatic loss for me in the ring, for my enemies can't let it be. Look at that shit! That shit looks immaculate. The reflection on the ground.
Ooh.
Chef's kiss.
Ooh.
Look at that shit! That shit looks insane! That shit looks insane.
Ooh.
That shit looks insane. No.
I imagine somewhere that is probably might be a little annoying. Like Persona.
Sorry, Platt. I like Persona. I'm sorry.
This, but all these other games that should be on consoles aren't doing like 30, are only doing 30 FPS, while this is doing 60.
Well, it's not even that graphic. It doesn't even. It's not even
Yeah.
like it's like a super realistic game. It's not gonna be that graphically intensive.
Yeah, I know. I just definitely know. Like with Platt, he gets very upset with how modern games lately go for 30 FPS instead of 60.
I mean,
you
it's
know?
stupid. I mean,
It
let's not beat around the bush. It's stupid that games are like we have all this fucking power in these consoles, and you're shooting for 30 in 2023. That's kind of cringe. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, yeah. It is
Now, if you're developing for the PS4 and Xbox One still, okay, I understand. But on like, what? Okay, whatever. We're not gonna get into this conversation here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's stupid.
I actually don't mind the UI change. It actually still looks. When I see the UI, I'm like, it actually still looks pretty reminiscent to how Persona 3 is. Just with the nice touch of pain forward,
people's complaints about the aesthetic is more so with like the speech UI and like the outlines and the drop shadows and shit is like too bright, which I get because Persona 3's atmosphere is a lot more like dreary and dark and sort of edgy. Yeah, pretty much edgy. Like here, I don't mind it here because I think it's kind of, yeah, it's really the battle UI that kind of throws me off. But I said this earlier, the UI just looks unfinished. Like the battle UI just looks unfinished as fuck. By the way, I wish I was still streaming when this shit got leaked, but when I saw this, oh my god, they could hear me 2 blocks, 3 blocks, 5 blocks away, bro. They could hear me screaming, bro. Oh my god.
Aliens from the moon heard you from there, man.
That shit is... Now listen, Persona 5's menu is amazing. But the smoothness of this one, it just melts my head, bro. This one is better than Persona 5's. I don't care what anybody got to say. It is better. It is better. It is so much better. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm not entirely sure which is better, but both look good as shit. That's the thing. Both look amazing.
A lot of people have complaints about the font, but this font is literally the one that was featured in the original game. Like for the menu and shit, like this is that same font that was in base P3. So I don't care. I don't care if you want the font to be different. Shut the fuck up. I don't want it to be different. I'm playing, but yeah. No, I don't want it to be different. I actually love that they're using this font again. But to me, it kind of parallels P5's. It does.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was the whole point, you know? They still wanted to capture elements of what made P5 work, but still play into the fact that this is Persona 3. Let's incorporate the best elements of P5 into this, you know?
And by best elements, it's really just a focus on aesthetic, which I like. I think it's cool. I love my depression menu. Yeah, no, the heavy use of water, we mentioned it briefly, but it has a lot of symbolism in this game. Like it actually does like match, and it's not just like depression or anything. It's like there's so many other themes in this game that can be like that can be showcased with the use of like water or like being underwater or like sinking in water.
Yeah, kind of like how the heavy amount of red in Persona 5 really fit the aesthetic of just this fighting the power, all that, you know?
Mm-hmm. That, and of course its hair is blue, so, and water's blue, so that alone is enough.
Da-ba-dee-da-be-da.
Yes.
But yeah, overall, when it comes to like the voice guys, I know overall they're just gonna do a good job.
Oh, they're gonna
Certain
do.
ones I am gonna be curious about. But how about I go one at a time and we can discuss just our prediction of like how good they're gonna be. You know? I got the list, so I'm just gonna go randomly. So let's start with Alex Leah.
Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah. We wait for our Jaden to return.
It tells you what it says. Somebody translated it when it got leaked. I'm trying to remember exactly what it says. It's what is it? It's fucking... I'm trying to remember. I'm dead ass trying to remember so hard right now what it was translated to. Okay. Let me go back a little bit. Dark Hour. While I breathe, I hope. Rise again. Those are the three ones. Dark Hour, While I Breathe, I Hope, and Rise Again. That is hard. That is very hard.
Which I believe is meant to be in like the same like language as Memento Mori, right?
Yeah. Yep. Look that hoe. Yes, they are cooking. And speaking of Memento Mori, if you look in the background of the stream layout, you can see a familiar phrase.
Indeed.
Yeah, no, I was redoing this layout, or I said redoing, but I was like modifying this layout, and I was like, I have to fucking put the entire Memento Mori in there. For those who don't know, Memento Mori literally translates to "You will die." Remember, you will die. Time never waits. It delivers us all equally to the same end. That is the text in the background of this layout, and it just infinitely goes down, pretty much. I've never done that in a layout before. I was just trying it out, and I was like, that's actually kind of hard.
Yeah.
And because this is a P3 based, I kind of have no choice but to. Thank you, Persona 3. Very true. Thanks for reminding me of my impending doom. I mean, it's a fact of life. I mean, everybody's gonna die someday.
Alright. So how about we do this real quick? I'm gonna read off each of the characters that have their listed VAs already up, and then we just make predictions on how good they're gonna do, you know?
Actually, if we have all the... Actually, hold on. Let's see something.
I actually have it. I already got the tweet. I already grabbed the tweet, so I can just list them off on my side, you know?
Okay.
I'm just gonna go by at least the characters we get introduced to at first. So I'm gonna start things off with protagonist, being of course played by Alex Lee.
He's gonna kill that shit so hard. I'm telling you right now, like, Yuri Lowenthal is amazing. Okay, he is fantastic. He's still going. He's still going like he's never... Like, he's still going like he's in his prime. He is still technically in his prime, going at it as a voice talent. He is insane. He is amazing. I have nothing but good things to say. But Alex Lee, honestly, believe it or not, may actually fit the role a little better. Believe it or not. It might just be. It might just be. I'm just saying.
Personally, I think it'll probably be an equal footing, unless they actually give the protagonist more lines to work with and more to go with, which I don't think they'll do. But I think Alex is gonna do fantastic. He's gonna do a great job regardless.
He is going to be amazing.
Well, the reason I say he's probably going to be equal to Yuri is because Yuri made that role. Even though he didn't have a ton to work with compared to, say, Yosuke, which is an even better role, well, he still made the character work with the limited amount he had.
Right.
But, of course, the sad thing is that, unlike, say, Johnny Young Bosch with Notakami, we never got to see, like, you know, Yuri be able to do the P3 movies because those never got dubbed.
Hey, there might be an excuse to do so now.
Maybe.
But okay.
It would have to be with the new cast.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
For the new cast.
That's what I mean. So, I have a tweet. Yeah, no. Yuri, I mean, it's not like Yuri's gonna be gone forever. The next time something Persona 4 related comes up, I'm sure he'll be there.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be back.
Now, if they recast Persona 4's cast, we got a fucking problem. We got a serious fucking problem. Because there's already been enough recasts in that cast already.
Yeah, we already got enough recasts. Please relax on Persona 4.
So Alex Lee, he is going to... I mean, you're going to hear me say the same thing about everybody here. They're all going to... Like, Alex Lee is going to body this shit. He's going to body this shit.
Real quick.
What's up?
I'm about to go.
Don't go.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
No, resist. Just don't. Easy.
No, I can't.
Why not?
They got me locked up, but...
No, they don't. And if they do, I'll break you out.
You'll come all the way down here.
On my hat. I mean, shit. If I gotta do what I gotta do, I gotta do what I gotta do, man.
Jane's gonna be breaking in to break out.
Breaking in. So no, I'll get banned. They hate using the anime songs.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and hey, Jen, if you want, we can actually like find good like ways to like show Nori like some of these actresses' roles, you know, to help her be more acquainted with, you know, some of these VAs in case, you know.
There were links somewhere. Fuck. I don't know where they are.
See you later.
Gotcha.
All right, man. Take care.
I mean, I could just go around and just find random links and then send them to you if you want, you know? You want me to do that for you, Jane?
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, you can do that.
First up, I found this for Alex Lee.
Yeah. Now let me pull this up real quick.
Oh no! Saying goodbye has broken your little hearts! I can stay behind if you like!
And here I thought you and I were going to end up being great friends. Instead, you've decided to die.
You don't know who my father is? An Arasaka exec of the Academy Board!
I know. We're showing you examples for that reason.
Let me have some fun. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sonon Kasakaba.
Who are you?
An old-fashioned superhero. Well, gotta say, it's nice working with you. This doesn't feel like a relationship. It's more like a job.
You get to have beautiful girls giving you massages! You touch their heads during the cup game! And when you play tag, you can touch more than that! All girls have nice chests, great butts, and strong thighs! They smell so nice when they pass by, and just getting to look at them makes my heart beat quicker!
I'll actually show you my favorite example for what Makoto Yuki will probably sound like, and it's Akira Howard from Astral Chain.
It's nice working with you. This doesn't feel like a... Well, gotta say, it's nice working with you.
I think it fits. I honestly think it fits.
It could honestly fit perfectly. I mean, I'd be curious with how the director's going to tackle it. Are they going to have them try to go for impressions or go for their own unique take, you know? I'm going to be curious with it.
I think they're mostly going to go for unique stuff. And I said that's fine just so long as they capture the character.
I agree.
Which we'll get into why I think that's a thing as we go. But that's Alex Lee, and I think he's going to kill it as the protagonist because Makoto Yuki is him. Literally. Also, I love that like he's now announced this role and he's just publicly shit posting about it, and it's hilarious. I love it.
Yeah, and plus, in general, he's a damn good VA. He's just really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I first heard, like, some of his deeper roles, I'm like, oh, wow. Because, really, one of the first roles I knew Alex from was Zenitsu in Demon Slayer. I was like, alright, he's doing good. And I hear his deeper roles, I'm like, whoa, holy crap. I was not expecting he could go that low.
And yes, I know. I've known about Dawn and Kagi longer than I have any of these people, to be honest with you. And Kagi especially, because, I mean, for y'all who don't know, I've been watching that motherfucker on YouTube for 12 years, alright? I started watching that dude when I was fucking 10, 11 on YouTube, alright? I get it. But, hey, man.
Yeah.
I'm also a voice actor, and I know the people around me.
Yeah, and I'm also a voice actor. And, you know, now, here's something for voice actors. If you want to be an aspiring voice actor, don't be a dick.
Yeah, just don't be an asshole. But also, speaking on that, like, I think it's a good thing, honestly, like, to get more people's names out there like that. And I know a lot of these people have already been in big projects, but,
yeah,
I mean, a lot of them have never, like, been in something like a big-ass game like Persona, you know,
yeah, like,
so.
Heather Gonzalez here is definitely, like, one of the more new folks in comparison to everyone else. Like, she's been in a few anime that I'm not as familiar with, you know?
Speaking of Heather Gonzalez, she is the voice of Manon in NGS, which is, I'm literally on that game right now. So,
okay,
that is a reference point. Though the voice doesn't really sound like something, like, she doesn't really sound like how Yukari, I feel, would sound. But I've heard her other roles, and I think she'll do fine.
I'm not as familiar with her, I'll admit. But that is due to me, like, having a more limited amount of stuff, admittedly. But I can go through, but, you know, behind the voice actors can certainly help.
Of course, of course.
So,
So next up, we got Dawn.
She is going to do.
She is going to.
remarkably well.
She is going to absolutely body, jump, drive by this fucking role in the best way possible. She will. She's going to fucking kill it. She is amazing. She's actually amazing.
I mean, just to do like a brief thing, like Dawn has such an incredible range because, like, to give a couple examples, like, remember she played Shez in Fire Emblem Three Hopes, and she had that very, like, you know, the like very casual kind of tone to it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's like random example there, and then I'm gonna. And don't worry, folks, I am on behind the voice actors. So don't worry, I have a plethora of choices here. And
I
also
totally
play Kale,
misspelled that.
So you know,
Yeah, that's true.
you can just type in Kale and there you go. Oh, look at that! She has a visual reel.
I promised you, didn't I?
So yeah, folks, make sure
By your
to check
side.
her out on YouTube.
Always.
She does stuff.
I don't see the value in sacrificing lives that we might have been able to save. How does that make you any different from the nobles who just throw mercenary lives to the wind?
Do not use those words again, I warn. For I know a seed of trouble left alone will
Mission
only
accomplished.
ripen into
Thank you for your
calamity.
Fuck you,
contributions.
NGS.
Live, so I can hear you scold me again.
Hey, tails up.
This is the choice I
Nori, this is your shit right here. I did not know she was in Ragnarok. That's cool.
Me neither.
Sorry.
Good for her.
Wish I had more to offer you than half-baked theories.
Get lost, vault thieves! I ain't in the sacrificing mood! And take your stupid arts with ya!
Hurry to your desk and watch yourselves. I'll be keeping a knife on you.
What sort of cake says EDM in the rainforest's better? Red velvet or tiramisu?
Are you ready for some mayhem? No? Well, too bad! Get ready for some chaos!
Monstrums, the time is nigh.
Hey, this is your shit right here, Nori.
Breaking night. Unsheathe your curse and smite the darkness.
Wow. The Forge of Night.
I'm not letting you slip away from me again. I'll mold you into the most perfect boyfriend ever.
I am Rawless. I am the first of the Orowitz blood.
Yes,
I am
yes,
the
she
one who
is.
led this family to greatness. I'll show you the wonders of alchemy. Come
Damn, Trails of Cold Steel.
It's time to play.
I have faith. I told you to have faith.
Yeah.
You gonna go crying to your mama? All right. You're sorry ass toast. You're going straight to hell. It's game over.
And that is just for last year alone.
Yeah.
So she's going to body that shit.
Yeah.
I said it before, she is amazing. She is actually amazing.
She's gonna do really damn well. Next up, Mitsuru Kirijo, played by Allegra Clark.
When I saw this casting, this was the casting where I was like, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
tripping. I'm tripping. Everything's gonna be fine. Allegra Clark, for those who don't know, she voices Beto and Genshin. I was like, she could probably perfectly capture Mitsuru.
Yeah.
Hey, Brandon Dodge. Yeah. We're getting our remake.
And we're right now tackling like some of the VAs that we know are going to just kill it, because like.
Which is the entire main cast, pretty much.
Yeah. Of course, I'll be curious which ones are probably
If you ever find some
at
idiot
least
trying to
rival
bring
some of the old ones.
That's a short. I hate shorts.
Some of them, you know, debatable. Some are just very well. It's just remarkable, you know. Yep. And there'll be a few voices you might recognize.
Yes, there will be some. Yeah, she is Sister Ivory. I almost forgot. She's Sister Ivory in the dub. Yeah, she's her. She's her. She has like the whole dependable woman thing down to a fucking T. Like, it's insane. It's actually insane. Actually, I know what to do here. You ever want to actually like watch a short? Just switch it from short to watch. That's how you cheat the
Ever
system.
find some idiot trying to brand you as a scapegoat just because you're the one who lived to tell the tale? Tell them Captain Beto demands to have the honor along with you.
Hail the mighty Edelgard, the red blood stained
Yes, Alex Lee is the new voice actor for the protagonist. He's going to destroy that role in a good way. He's going to kill it.
See if you can land a blow on us. Do that and we'll talk.
So you're saying you'll go wherever I want, huh? In that case, why don't you take a one-way trip to hell, douchebag? Fight with all your heart.
I did not know she was Breeze.
You can call me Bloodhound.
How would you like to experience the feeling of being a little gnat?
Finding her should be a breakthrough in the HB case.
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador.
But I want you to know, there's no one I would rather
She's going to
have as my
slay
Come on,
as
let's not
Mitsuru.
waste any time. Get it done while you can before I change my mind.
She's going to body that fucking role. She's going to body that shit.
Yeah. I am, again, there are probably some roles that are probably going to be like, they're going to be hard to top.
Yeah.
Notably, like, Terra Plata's Mitsuru is definitely going to be one.
Very
Same with
hard.
Elizabeth.
Very
but I
hard.
think Allegra's still going to do a really good job.
The thing is, like, they don't have to sound exactly like their predecessors. They just need to capture the essence of that character. They just need to be able to portray that in a believable and meaningful way. Which I've been saying like a million times. Like, yes, they will.
Also, the answer is no, Nori. Velvet was played by Christina V.
Yes.
Next up, Junpei, a.k.a. Zeno Robinson. Which, Nori, you're gonna quickly recognize very fast.
Okay, they sound similar. Let's see. We'll go with damn. Character demo, sick. Alright, we'll go with this one.
Piccolo! That was an underwhelming performance. I was expecting a lot more out of you. Ha! I'm disappointed, Beryl. Shouldn't a Utopian guard always be aware of his surroundings?
That was the last from our reserves. The Palistrom wood has been over-harvested. Uncle, let me help!
Before we continue, I can already hear him saying, "This looks like a job for Junpei Iori, Ace Detective." I can already hear it in my fucking head.
Hear it. I can hear it too.
Oh my god, it's gonna be great.
Hear it too.
It's gonna be great. I can't wait. Whenever they release the first English trailer, I am going to get so
My
hyped.
head off, Endeavor. I just now flew in.
Bruh, it's a
Not
meme.
yet.
Probably will at some point.
Yeah.
Bruh,
Oh shit, the copyright. We gotta be careful. Gotta be careful.
you're right.
Just quick pause of 2
I don't care. Fuck you, Twitch. But yeah.
Zeno Robinson. Sup,
Yeah,
guys?
Zeno,
Now,
he's
I'd
going
love
to
to stay, but I do have an
absolutely
exam in the morning.
dominate that
Anyone
role.
here good at getting punched in the face 101? Cha! I'll take that as a yes.
He is going to kill it as Junpei.
Not weak. I've been training every
He doesn't sound anything like Vic. At all. Whatsoever. Nothing like Vic Mignogna did. Which, I don't really care, to be honest, because we know how we feel about Vic these days.
Yeah. And
Anyway.
We'll just focus on the role. We'll focus on the role.
The role
I think
itself,
Junpei, he did pretty good. I don't think it's his top tier roles, like say Edward Elric or something like that. But it was a good. But he did good.
he did do good as Junpei. And like, I think of Junpei and I think of his voice.
I will avenge my master and end your
That could change depending on the time I get to the end of Reload. But
I've got the gnarliest
Yeah,
idea.
it could definitely change. Especially because Zeno is going to fucking nail it.
he's alright. No, he is not alright. He is amazing. I don't know what you're smoking.
Be forgotten. The hour is yours, but the day
Of
shall
course
be
he would say
mine.
that, Nori, God dang.
Like you, princess. I am Prince Ankaku.
He's going to body that shit.
Welcome to my palace.
He's going to body that shit. I cannot wait. Alright, next up.
The day whenever he and Soul get into a project together is gonna be beautiful.
We have made so many jokes about Soul being Zeno Robinson's brother because they sound so damn similar.
Yeah.
they cared that much about my lineage? Even if I were out for vengeance, they'd have to wait their turn.
See, I have a nose that detects certain things most can't. And it knows you aren't lying.
So many as a beguiling ninja. This is the world's greatest materia hunter.
I mean, he's fine as the casting as Junpei. No, he's good.
How much longer now? 6 seconds? Or is it 5? As of this present reading, the club's access to this room is revoked. You can no longer use this space. My name is Colonel Vladilena Murize of San Magnolia Republic.
We'll always be together, Pom-Pom.
Once again, I am dressed as a bride, and it makes me just as happy as it did the first time. Are you here to spy on me?
No, I was just worried you might be in trouble.
Not yet. It takes 2 to tango. Shall we?
Huh?
She's gonna body Puka.
She's gonna do a really good job.
What was that?
I was just responding to what Nori said. She seems the least recognizable right now. For me, it's definitely like the bottom 3 for me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not quite as familiar. However, again, I still think a lot of them are going to do a good job. And yeah, I think Susie's going to do really good. I am kind of curious about why Wendy Lee didn't come back. Maybe that was also scheduling conflicts as well.
Well, my prediction is basically like maybe most of the cast or like a decent chunk of the cast was like just unavailable, so they decided to maybe recast, or maybe it was some other thing. Maybe they just went with a different, like, I don't know. Maybe they partnered with a different studio this time. I don't know. We don't really know for sure. We just need somebody to ask them. We need somebody to ask them what's with the recast.
Yeah, but hey, and the good news is that we do know that at least with Alex Lee, Yuri is 100% happy with it, and we know how much of a supporter of him and Yuri is. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, Yuri's been rocking with him since he started his career, pretty much. At least since he started it professionally, anyway.
Yeah.
I can't say for before that. I don't know, but yeah. And I mean, everybody here who has been around the Dragon Ball space for even just a couple years, everybody knows Alejandro Saab, aka Kagi Films, aka Kagmaster, who's been making YouTube videos, or I guess not anymore, technically. Under that banner, he's officially retired. But if you know Dragon Ball YouTube, you know that motherfucker. You know, this is huge. Like, this is crazy.
And
this is crazy.
That, again, Kagi himself, or Alejandro, as we're just gonna still stick with, he's been in a plethora of big roles lately. You know.
Yeah.
Outside of anime, he's been in big video games, for instance. You know.
Mm-hmm.
It's the kind of vibe where you see, like, yeah, we can still be able to reach that goal someday, you know?
Yes, he's a big inspiration. Actually, you know what? I'm going to tell him that. Next time I go to his stream, I'm going to be like, dude, you've been a big inspiration for me for years. And you know what he's going to say? Thanks, Kid Jaden Nenny. Because that's, he's for like forever. That's how he said my name. But, yeah. We know. He's gonna body that shit.
He is gonna do absolutely wonderful.
I'm gonna miss Liam O'Brien so fucking much, but
I am too.
At least it's somebody I know. I know he's going to do good. I know he's gonna do really good. He's gonna do very good.
He's gonna do really good.
It's kind of crazy because like, it's another case of like, out of everybody here, I've known who Kagi is the longest. Like everybody, all of us have probably known Kagi before we've known of any of the other cast. You know, it's kind of crazy. I don't know. At least to me.
I mean, we'll probably still get I've been waiting for this, but it'll be interesting seeing, like, you know, Kagi
I could hear it. I could hear him already saying it. I could hear it in my head.
All right. Next up,
Heather Gonzalez.
Oh, wait, I think we already went through her, right?
No. We've been going in order from like left to right.
Okay.
I just mentioned that she's the voice of Manon in New Genesis. Let's see. A lot of interviews.
Yeah.
Where's the reel? We need the reel.
We need a reel. The hell? Let
Please.
folks know we're in good hands.
Shout out Cassandra Lee Morris and Eric Lindbeck, by the way.
Yeah.
Do you have behind the voice actress up right now?
Oh yeah, I can quickly do that real fast.
Yeah, pull that up real quick.
All right.
But yeah.
All right. Yeah, she's definitely got less of the big stuff going on.
Yeah.
I'll try and list some of the notable stuff.
Oh, slide me a link. Slide me a link.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, hopeful. I'm sure some of the folks on stream will probably notice it.
Heather is voicing Yukari. There was one role in particular that I heard that she does really well. Actually, let me see if I can find the video.
And luckily, I did send you a link, so to behind the voice actors.
Ah, I found it.
Hey, nice.
Okay, let me pull this up real quick. Here's like an example that somebody on Twitter posted. Or a couple of examples.
I have work to do. Preparations complete. The hunt is on. Any last words? By the power of Tamura. It's on its last legs. No holding back. I have work to do.
I can hear it too. She'll do fine. She'll do just fine.
Yeah, she's gonna do pretty well.
So here's a couple of the rules as well.
I'll be a bit curious with like the comparison between her and Michelle Wolf, you know?
Yeah.
With Persona 3, it had a really good dub regardless.
It could have been better. Honestly, it could have been much better.
Yeah,
and I was kind of looking forward to that because everybody is literally like almost 20 years more experienced. But it's unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Not the end of the world.
It'll still be interesting. It'll be interesting, you know?
Yes. Oh, that's pretty much it. Since 2014. Okay. Cool.
Although to be fair, some of those are probably more recent considering, you know, Smite's an ongoing
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
With Fire Emblem Heroes.
She's in Trails of Cold Steel as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized. I see.
No, Nori, she didn't voice Cher in Fire Emblem Awakening. She just voiced her in Heroes because
yes,
I don't know what happened with the original VA for that one. She probably didn't come back for it, which wouldn't be surprising considering, you know, Lucina started out.
What's up, Eris? Oh God, what's up? What's up? Steph, my son, is that you? Thanks, I appreciate it, y'all. How y'all doing? We're just going through the cast right now. Just looking at stuff, pretty much. That's pretty much it. But
Oh, and I have another voice reference to help with.
Oh yeah, what's up?
Here you go.
Oh, this is good. Okay, hold on. Let me pull that up.
Quite beautiful. I hope that everyone can sleep well.
I love that YouTube just fucking completely glitched out. That was funny. Haha, funny
Quite
moment.
Beautiful. I hope that everyone can sleep well and has pleasant dreams. Even I could not understand.
Yes, it's
more
me,
life.
son.
I would cherish a chance to meet those lost to me, even if just in a dream. If I could have just one wish, it would be to continue sharing your dream. As you say. Which way? They will sleep.
Nice suit, nice suit. Yeah, no, I think she's gonna do fine.
Yeah.
She's got a decent, not decent. She actually has a pretty good range. She'll be fine. She will do just fine.
Yeah.
But
Now, when it comes to Ken and Shinjiro, they're definitely new VAs for
yes,
sure, you know?
yes, newer, definitely newer. They're the two that I do not recognize, or I did not recognize when all these announcements came out.
And plus, even then, they don't have, like, big roles going on there. Like, with Justine Lee, the only notable role she seems to have so far is playing the president in Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, which I haven't watched that series. Just, I haven't. Just, so, yeah, those two are the ones I don't know yet. Nor, he doesn't, I'll let you know, the Shinjiro VA...
There's not many voice references out right now.
There's literally not really any voice references, and he only voiced, like, one main character in Lost Judgment, who's very much very much a tertiary character.
Are there any videos of that character, like, speaking?
If I'm gonna try my best, but
If we could find something, I mean, it's better than nothing. Even if it doesn't sound like what Shinjiro would sound like.
that's the
But
thing.
yeah.
I don't know off the top of my head, since... Yeah, I don't even know which club he was in Lost Judgment. I can't remember.
That's
how tertiary he was. Not,
You don't-
not a knock on him. I'm hoping he does a good job. I'm just pointing out, like, I don't know his voice all that well, you know? The same with Justine.
Oh yeah, did you guys see the reload footage that IGN had?
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, it's just running around the school, but still, you know.
Yeah. That looks good.
Still, I don't care. I want to see. But yeah,
Absolutely, Brandon. New voices can absolutely knock it out of the park.
yeah, I was saying like a little bit ago, like this is actually a good thing. I feel like it's cool for these people to like actually get another big game role. Some of these people have already gotten big game roles, but especially for the newer folks, I think it's cool to get something big like this. Even though Persona's not like one of the biggest franchises or anything, like in terms of like sheer popularity, like it's not gonna do like super duper numbers, but it's gonna do pretty good numbers. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
We should have been the first ones to post that footage. Yeah, but it's IGN. I mean, if we had some sort of industry connections, we could probably distribute all the news ourselves. And yeah, that would be cool though. That would be actually pretty cool. I mean, that's pretty much what we're gonna do now, I guess, with the Twitter account, huh? We're just gonna be posting news on the game. What are your thoughts on no FemC? I said this earlier. It's kind of a shame. It's a shame, but it's not a deal breaker for me because
it's just like
I've like FemC. I've done way more male project playthroughs than I have FemC. You know, so
yeah.
Nori is pretty distraught though. Nori will probably say, no, I'm good. I've accepted it. But Nori was having a whole 5 stages of grief breakdown on Twitter the other day. It was pretty funny.
And he was still going through it essentially today because, you know, if you follow her alt, you'll know. You'll know. Which I do because, you know, I
Let me
prefer
pull this
having
up, actually.
those discussions there, you know?
3 was the game that marked the actual turning point in the Persona franchise. It's a very important title for Atlas as well.
I don't
as
care
the
about your
development
commentary.
team who were
You have the music and the audio muted. I'm not trying to hear you talk. If you had the music on, I would have probably listened to what you were saying.
Like, for me, Brandon, it is definitely just like an, oh, okay, kind of thing with FemC. Kind of a shame, but I'm not going to cry about it. It's like, alright, okay.
I think the bigger casualty to me is the answer, because I would have loved to see how they would have like made changes to it to make it a little less of a slog to play through.
And, you know, maybe like certain story tweaks to help certain folks out because, let's be honest, the answer in terms of like story-wise can be a bit controversial.
I don't think they should change it just because it's controversial, though.
I'm not saying full-on changing in everything about it, just like tweaks and stuff like that to help.
In terms of,
Make
I guess, in
certain
presentation, yeah, I would say tweak it. But overall, the story that it told, I think, should be the same.
Yeah, I'm just saying like certain tweaks in certain departments, like helping people with certain like character beats fit a little better, you know?
That's why I'm. No, there's some people. No. Listen, there's some people who are actually misogynist, but you've got people on the FMC side that are pretty cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right.
Yeah.
But Eric showed me a tweet where it was like, somebody was like, "Oh, I'm sad that the incel fans won." I'm like, huh? It's not that serious.
Yeah.
It's so not that serious. Calm down.
I'm like, fucking relax. It's not that big of a deal.
It's so not that serious. That's crazy.
Besides,
I get you're upset, but calm down. Calm down.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I saw a lot of people get dogpiled for wanting FMC. I mean, I'm not defending those people. Like, obviously, we got some weirdos on the remake camp as well.
Yeah.
I mean, not with us, but I mean, they wanted a remake. Let me preface that. They're not with us. We do not claim them, but
yeah,
they want a remake. So you should totally stream Reload when it comes out and tweet it out on the account. To be honest, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. People have told me to do that before. You're not the first person who was like, "Yo, you should just retweet your stream on the remake account." And I'm like, no, that's so like, I don't know. I would feel it's kind of I don't know. I don't think I will. I'll stream it. I'll stream it, but I don't know about plugging it on the remake account.
And to be fair, Nori, you always attract the darker wackos on Twitter, no matter what. So most of us won't really see it. You just wind up attracting them.
Oh, I mean, that's the plan, Brad. Like, I'm gonna stream it like I streamed P5, like I streamed Royal, like I streamed Fez.
Yeah.
Like I almost streamed Golden, but I ended up getting onto other things.
And Strikers.
Strikers as well. Yeah. I mean, you're gonna see it. That is a day one stream right there. All right.
Yeah.
Don't you worry.
Here, folks.
Don't you worry. I'll do what I have to do to stream that day one. I don't care if I'm busy. I'm free. I don't care. I'm free. But yeah. And I'm streaming that shit all day. Like, I'm no-lifing it all day. Type shit. All right.
We going that.
This is not a joke. Like, this is no fucking joke. This is P3 shit. P3 shit is big boy shit, and I take big boy shit serious. But yeah. So I mean, I'll stream it, but I don't know about plugging it. Even if it is a special occasion, I don't know. It would feel kind of weird to me.
Right. I mean, obviously, we get to see other people like promoting it like crazy. That's the thing.
I don't know, Nori. You were a resident Atlas meat rider not too long ago. I'm gonna be honest. We don't know for sure. All we know is that there will be new music because of the new song that. You know what? Speaking of the new song. Hold on. I had that shit open, ready to go. Nah, you were meat riding out Atlas for a couple years. Let's be real.
Yeah, and then the 25th anniversary, and then the ports happened for Nori.
That was the one thing where Nori was like, "All right, I hate Atlas now."
Yeah. We just kind of accepted life. Well, yeah.
You know, that 25th anniversary was a disaster. That was pretty bad. They should have revealed Tactica then. Like, what the fuck were they doing? They were really not.
No. But at least they would have announced something. They literally announced almost nothing except the port.
New songs, new mixes. Yo, I'm ready for Burn My Dread Last Battle Reload. That's what I'm waiting for. Burn My Jet. They better have Reload as like part of the title on those remix songs, or else we're gonna have problems. Mass Destruction
Do not
Reload.
tempt me. Do not tempt me, my friend. Don't tempt me on that.
After that P25th, I became a complete hater. They could do everything right with the P3 re, and now I will still be a hater. This just gives me ammunition. We will still be playing though. Yeah, no, Nori's still gonna buy that shit day one. Watch. We have to pay the price for peak fiction sometimes.
You know, Nor, you know what people sometimes call those folks? Consumers.
A little bit. I love the name Reload because of the evoke. Yeah, no, Reload is a hard ass tagline. It was either that or Rebirth were the only two I would ever accept. They are, and I will be there no matter what. Oh man.
Actually let them know, like, hey, listen, we know what you like doing this, but we have story DLC that can easily make us profit.
I mean, the answer will definitely probably be DLC. I don't see them repackaging the whole game just for the answer. Now, FemC is a whole different story because they kind of have to rework the whole game around her.
They would. They would. Do I think they'll do it? Don't know. I don't know.
Maybe Mori Calliope will finally stop stalking us and actually follow now. You know she's been doing this, right? What do you mean? Does she stalk our account? I wouldn't know.
I would have no idea.
I have not seen the follow list in a while. Really? Interesting. I didn't know that. I never got followed by her, though. Okay. If that's the case, then I know why. It's because we were out here retweeting leaks. All right, that's understandable. She can't exactly talk about that stuff.
Yeah.
After all, she was out here begging Atlas to let her stream Persona 3 for like a couple hours on stream once. I remember that stream. I was there. But yeah, no. They better let her stream this shit day one. Or else I'm going to have even more problems with Atlas. I saw her tweet about it, though. She was like, yo. She was like, I can't retweet it, but Persona 3. I was like, yes. Yes, indeed. We gotta do what we gotta do. Sometimes we do. But, yeah. It's more so because she's employed by a Japanese company. And they have a whole different code of ethics over there.
Yeah. Again, nice reminder for everybody. Japan laws are different than American laws.
Yeah. So that could put her job at risk. If we get another P3 anime with the new VAs, that's what we were saying earlier. Like maybe they could either dub the movies or I don't know, maybe that happens, a new anime, which I honestly see them dubbing the movies before that.
I see them dubbing the movies more than likely.
But hey, maybe this will lead to a Persona 3 renaissance. You know, who knows?
Maybe.
Those anime cutscenes are going to... They're going to go crazy.
In-game cutscenes are also going to bang.
Those, like, little screenshots they showed, we only saw 2. And I was like... ready. It seemed like they weren't going to, but... because they, you know... They had that cutscene on the roof in-game. So it was like, huh, okay, maybe they're just gonna rely off the power of Unreal Engine to do those scenes from now on. But no, they're still doing anime cutscenes, so it's all good.
Yeah. Like, I imagine they'll probably do, like, a few cutscenes, animated cutscenes here and there, you know? Since it's probably, Persona 3 Remake was probably not, like, one of the big, like, we had to put all our budget into it, like, say, Persona 6, you know?
Sheesh.
Like, there will definitely be a few,
Hard.
like, you know, animated cutscenes in P3 Remake, absolutely. But I would not be surprised if we get, like, a bunch of, like, in-game cutscenes for certain other big story events, you know?
Right. No, there's nothing wrong with 3D cutscenes. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as it's in engine, I prefer them be in the game engine rather than CGI. Personally, that's just me.
I personally prefer the 3D. I prefer in-engine cutscenes myself. I'd like to see that world go into it. It might be the budget.
Expressive.
I don't know.
Expressive demand.
And yeah, PC is definitely a bit off for sure, but again, multiple teams, it's probably still in development in some way. It's probably like it's either in pre-production, production, something akin to that.
If anything, it is probably in full development by now, because I have to think that most of P Studio, like if you think about it, they always have different teams at studios, but the scale of those teams changes throughout development as they work on multiple projects. So they had people working on Royal. Probably those same people that were working on Royal are now working on the remake.
Probably, yeah.
While they had like a small crew doing pre-production or whatever, or planning. Once Royal was done, they probably moved all those people onto P3 Remake, and then had the skeleton crew, I don't know, move on and help on with like strikers or something, you know. But yeah, no, P Studio main focus was P3 Re until that announcement for sure. Yep. So by this point, most of the game is done, and it's probably just a polishing phase by now. Most of those people are probably off to P6 right now. So
yeah, like they're probably like doing like pre-production and figuring out what the story for P6 is going to be, because like they have to do everything from the ground.
Oh no.
P6, you know?
Oh no, I think they already know what they're doing. I think now they're entering full-fledged development.
That's what I was talking about before, you know? Like, before the remakes got announced, they were probably doing like pre-production, like figuring the story and stuff out like that, you know?
Right.
Because like, to let y'all know, video game development is hard.
This is
you not only have to figure out like the game itself, you need to find the story and plan everything out and like what way you need to do it, you know?
This is definitely from the opener.
100%.
It better be Burn My Dread. It better be a new version of Burn My Dread. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a problem. I'm probably not.
Yeah.
But I would want it to be Burn My Dread. But if it's not, it better be a banger.
And exactly, Nori. Royal and Strikers were being worked on around the same time. Which is very noticeable when you see like how, you know, the art style look in Strikers and Royal. Especially since they still use the same character models, you know?
But what? What game? Royal and Vanilla?
Strikers.
Oh yeah, no.
I was talking with Nori about that, you know?
Yeah, big games, and this is like, again, there's no semblance of OG Persona 3 in this shit. This is a from the ground up on Unreal Engine project.
Yeah.
Like there's literally nothing from the original game they could use here. And if they have, again, it's probably just the font. Because again, the font that they used in the menus and shit was straight from vanilla P3, you know? So
yeah, the only really things you could say they probably grabbed were probably like existing assets from like P3 Fantasy, because you know, like grab those assets and then clean them for like the Unreal Engine, you know?
Honestly, I don't know what they could have taken from Dancing, because these models are completely new. Like these are completely new models. So
yeah, like,
which is interesting. Very interesting that they went with completely new models. Very interesting. They remade them and then remade them again. That's how remake of a remake Reload is. They remade the models already and said, fuck it, we're gonna remake them again. Real.
I mean,
Real
I
as fuck.
wouldn't be surprised though if they said we did grab the assets from the P3 dancing and then we reworked them for this.
I mean, those were definitely probably placeholders during development.
But yeah,
Fucking
so
raw.
P6 ain't coming around for a bit, especially like it's probably gonna come around 2025 or 26 at this point, you know.
That's true. That's true. Atlas has taken an initiative since starting development on SMT5 to move away from their in-house engine.
Oh, yeah,
which I heard
Unreal
was like
is
just
a lot-
notoriously hard to develop on anyway.
Yeah, and Unreal Engine's a lot more of a friendlier and easier to use game engine, so that would technically accelerate some of the process of development faster.
Well, not just that, but it's just industry standard at this point. Most developers know how to work in Unreal Engine, so if you hire devs, you don't have to waste time teaching them how the engine works. They can just immediately get on and start working.
100%, Brandon, absolutely, because like I'm getting Like a Dragon 8 early in 2024, then P3. Am I gonna get spoiled already? Damn.
This game looks so much better than Persona 5. It's insane, visually and just it's Persona 3. No, it looks amazing, dude. When I saw the Junpei portrait, when the trailer got leaked, I was like, oh my god! Like that was the portrait where I was like, oh! Like I've said this multiple times to y'all. When that shit got leaked and I clicked on the link and my arms were shaking. My arms were shaking and I could not stop. It was fucking crazy. I'm so, like, in retrospect, I'm so sad it got leaked. Because we were reacting to that in the remake chat with, like, 25 people in the VC. Could you imagine if we did not know beforehand? I mean, we knew, but we didn't know. We didn't see the trailer. Then that reaction would have been one of the most legendary reactions I ever gotten to record.
Yeah, and the highlight would have been even more legendary. I mean, as is, it's still gonna be like a pretty neat reaction for folks, you know? It's like...
I'm sad. Dude, I'm so sad I stopped streaming. I wish I could go back and say, yo, stream for another 2 hours, please. You will not regret it. Because then I would have gotten that and I would have been like, oh, and then I could have gotten you guys to watch it with me, and it would have been fucking crazy. Getting pinged in the server, seeing what's happening, it broke me, folded me in half, unfolded, and turned me into... Yo, me too. Dude, I was heaving. I was heaving with tears rolling down my face. My arms were shaking uncontrollably. I was fucking heaving. I was like, what? I didn't even finish the trailer. I saw Igus. I literally just saw Igus, and I fucking DM'd Alex. I fucking added people. I was messaging people like, yo, it's real. It's real. Because we've all heard the leaks. We saw the leak from a couple months ago. But to actually see it and know for sure that it actually is real and it actually does exist was like I can't put that feeling into words. And I'm sure you couldn't either. Because we've been on this whole remake shit together for a while now, Eris, you know? So
Yeah,
like literally since the server opened, we've been on this fucking remake shit together. So it was crazy.
I remember my exact reaction when Jane sent it to me. I was like, wow. Like, I was actually surprised at how it just got leaked all of a sudden on Instagram of all things. Just, like, what?
My favorite thing about that, though, it getting leaked, is we all instinctively joined the VC for the first time in, like, 3 years, minimum. Because, like, some of those people that joined VC, I haven't even spoken to them in, like, years. And we all just instinctively went to VC. It was crazy. And it was like, no, we never stopped talking. It was just instantly, like, we clicked like the old days again. Yes, it does. And I'm grateful for that. I really am.
I definitely do know, like, I was probably not going to be able to make it yesterday anyway. But again, if it wasn't leaked, man, I could imagine if it was, like, you, Chris, and Jazz in the VC alone, as for example. people watching the Xbox showcase and then P3 remake. There you go. That would have been an incredibly legendary highlight. Which I'll let folks know it is gonna be a video. I have it saved. Just gotta let Jane do any little tweaks on title and like as much as he wants. Then it's gonna be public.
Chris is just as excited as we are. He is very hyped. It is the worst kept secret, and it's unfortunate because, again, we were all in VC together. That shit would have been crazy. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, like if you were there and we were still discussing, like even after like Jazz Legend, you're like, what? No, on street, I'd be like, what? And then like, what?
We've been fighting for that remake for fucking 4 years, dude. And the craziest thing is, like, yo, shout out to Alice. Alice is the reason why the Persona 3 remake status Twitter even got created, why the Discord exists. It's all because of Alice. If you don't know who Alice is, Alice used to go by Kuno at the time. Kuno. The Persona 3 remake Kuno. That's Alice. Like, that, yo, Alice really, like, fucking started this whole movement and shit. So I always give props to Alice. Always. Always. The P5 roll reaction. I still have those saved, by the way. I still have those. I tried to upload it to YouTube unlisted, but then they fucking gave me a copyright strike.
Right.
But yeah. I still have those 2019 Super Lives.
Although, I wonder, could you be able to just get the P5 Royal?
I could, probably. I could. My only problem is on day one, I didn't stream till like halfway through. And I'm sad I did. I'm sad that's what I did. I should have just fucking like streamed it right away.
Right.
I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I still regret it to this day. I didn't record the first half of the first day. Because we were just like, even though we were waiting for the announcement, we were all just genuinely just bumping to the music and shit. I'm glad we didn't watch the 25th Super Live, though.
Yeah, nothing.
I'm glad because there was nothing waiting for us. There was absolutely nothing.
Yeah, like, I'm sure... I think it was, like, Nori who was like, we're gonna get something, we're like...
No. No. No, we were not.
Like, that's what I was trying to remember. Like, when that was happening, I think Nor was like, we're gonna get something. And I think me and you were like, I don't know about that.
If you're opening like if your like announcements are just the smallest scale shit, it's safe to say you've got nothing to show. Now, could you imagine if they revealed this during that? That would have been insane.
I just genuinely could remember. I have literally said multiple times on stream, I don't have good memory. I have very poopy brain.
Also, we ratioed IGN. we ratioed IGN's article on Twitter. Their little clickbaity fucking article. Which is pretty funny. But, yeah. They could have teased it. But I think now we're past the point of them revealing games too early. Like, I think that's what they're really, like, their concern was probably with 25th is, like, they felt it might be too early. Because we've had, for, like, all of the 2010s, they would reveal games, and they would just take forever to like come up with info or anything. And of course, that was like a big thing with SMT5. Like they announced it, and we didn't hear shit for years, you know. So I think they're just trying to move away from that.
And then there's Persona 5.
And yeah, Persona 5, which had its like a whole big thing of development trouble, you know. So
yeah, but definitely, I think the fact that they're going for Unreal Engine 5 will definitely like speed up the process for them, especially, you know?
Yeah, no, that was a moment. And I can't even tell you how I felt. Like, there's not a word that exists that I can express how I felt in that moment. Seeing the shit was actually real and actually existed. And when I looked over to the right and I saw it was Atlas's Instagram, I knew it was real. I knew, like, it was finally over. Like, we finally fucking won. It was crazy. It was actually crazy.
Someone definitely got fired.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
Well, we don't know.
Serious.
Jazz, we're talking about the remake.
Go.
Are you?
What time is it for you guys?
It is 12:49 a.m.
Oh. Oh, okay.
What time is it for you?
5:49.
Why are you up so early?
Studying for my exam.
Oh, that's right.
My Irish exam. I don't like so many people that I've spoken to didn't even know it.
I didn't know that.
So lame, man. Oh.
But yeah, like, I can give you a brief rundown. Some of the stuff we talked about, Jazz, was like, we talked about some of the aesthetics, and we did talk about the voice cast.
Mm-hmm.
It's growing on me.
I think they're all gonna do great. It is definitely gonna be like very hard.
Oh no, the voice cast is excellent.
Yes.
King Zeno Robinson as
Junpei is going to capture Junpei's character perfectly. I cannot wait.
Absolutely. Alex Lee going to do a fantastic job. Myra Clark still gonna do really good.
But the aesthetics are growing on me.
Are they?
The look of the game, yeah. Hey, it's okay.
I don't know. I think they'll touch things up. We still got plenty of time.
Some more stylized shading.
And of course, we also discussed how Nori was basically, went through her couple days with her going into, he's back, I'll be back, yeah, trash, her falling apart,
Wait, did he? I actually didn't see if he did or not. Wait, actually, did he really tease that like a month early?
Did he? I would have no idea. Only thing I now know is that the fact that Kage wearing that persona hat now makes a lot of sense.
Oh shit, oh my god, I remember that.
What?
Does he know?
I don't know. I never saw this.
Basically, Ultima said new protagonist dropped, and Alex Lee responded with the "Does he know?" picture.
Oh!
Does he know?
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah, that shit.
It didn't break NDA. Because that could have just been anything, really.
That is pretty fucking crazy. I love that.
It doesn't, again, everyone's like, well, doesn't that break NDA? No.
No.
Not really.
No.
Because he's still super vague and he's not revealing it outright. It's literally anything.
Hold on. We gotta go back to the trailer. Japanese trailer is better, by the way, for those who don't know. It's better because it has the first block of Tartarus. And I just like the aesthetic of that block more.
Right.
But yeah, no, I saw this literally when it got leaked. I saw that and I was like, I was fucking shaking, heaving, sobbing all at once. And the feeling on the inside, I cannot even put into words because the word does not exist yet. It looks amazing.
Did they leak more footage?
Yeah, IGN did. It's just running around the school and stuff, and running around the map. Also, the new song bops, but I said that a million times already.
I will be curious if like they're gonna incorporate some other elements, like if we're gonna have the social links with other party members. There's like portable had.
Again, like I said, it's looking like the social link system is gonna get like some sort of change, like evolution wise, to where like I said, it might reflect like the Fire Emblem like supports system, where like they have their own interactions.
But again, if that's the case, and like say we see more like, you know, social links with say, you know, other
Oh yeah, no
characters,
fatigue,
down.
no fatigue, amazing.
Hey.
It is pretty annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Fatigue, like, it's not that big of a deal to me, but it is kind of annoying.
I sort of like the map. Maps like.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. No. Run it back. They did say, however, that like they added a lot more social scenes, and that this game is gonna have like one of the most, like, either like I don't even know like the specific number, but it's gonna be one of the Persona games with the most voice lines. Period. Like that is how much shit they're adding. At least for character scenes, at least.
Right.
We'll see what else they have in store, but that's really all we know for now as in regards to that.
Only reason I just say is because like it'd be nice to have some of the social links obviously altered for you know the male character, because you know it'd just be nice getting to like have the main character develop a bond
No, it
with
wouldn't.
the other party member.
No, it wouldn't.
You didn't let me finish. Damn.
No, it wouldn't. Sorry to tell you. Sorry to burst the bubble. No, but the main character's social links are already perfect. I don't know. More social scenes is good, but you know.
I do expect them to add those though. I'm not gonna lie. It would just kind of be weird to not, since they're main party members. But well, I mean, again, we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks the same. Like he honestly, like his portrait just like he still looks the same. It's just like he's from a different angle. That's kind of how it looks. I mean, it does like sort of embody his old portrait.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of these portraits still maintain like a lot of the original aesthetic, but you know, updated and modern graphics. You know.
I have low expectations on it personally. You have low expectations on everything because you're an Atlas hater, and I respect it, but not in this scenario. Shut up. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, just have tempered expectations, Nori. That's what I have. I'm not going crazy right now. I'm just like, maybe they might. I won't. If they don't, I won't be disappointed. I'm just like, maybe. But if they don't, I'm not gonna go like. It's gonna be like, eh. Nori,
Yeah, there's gonna be some sort of change to social links, I'm sure.
yeah, like they're definitely gonna do some changes because, like, notably, like say certain part, like romance for sure, that's gonna be overhauled with like how modern Personas handle it with like full on optional. Like you don't need to do the harem route, for instance. You know.
Force harem route is pretty funny though. Is it too much of digging into the trailer to think they might drop the game on January 31st because it says Nix at the end right before early 2014? No, I was saying they might drop it on March 5th because March 5th is a fucking Tuesday. They might actually just drop it on March 5th. But then again, early. I guess does March count as early in the year?
I would say.
I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say it still would count, especially if it's like early March. Then definitely.
I don't want to wait that long, personally. I'm just saying.
But I can see.
But if they do that, that would be like actually pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
But they could also release.
You never know. They might drop it December 31st. Like that's the kind of.
That still counts as early childhood.
Early.
Yeah. That'd be pretty funny. But yeah, no, March 5th is a fucking Tuesday. Woo. I just need them to release the opening. That's all I want right now.
Oh
At least
my
for now.
God.
That will
Did you
hold
see
me
the
over for a long time.
fucking- The art of him like sprawled out on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
His brain
That is definitely
sprawled.
from the opening. That is definitely from the opening.
Oh,
And that
that's
shit is gonna go
100%.
crazy. It's gonna go so crazy. I cannot wait.
I have it as my wallpaper. Thing fucking bangs, man. That is cold as shit. I'm very. If the like the rest of the opening is that like gorgeous, be a W.
Oh my god! Like, hold on. Let me find that right now, real quick. This shit. Are you kidding, bruh? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Right now?
I would not be surprised though if they do go with like a remix of Burn My Dread, you know?
I hope. I hope it's like Burn My Dread in some capacity. Burn My Dread Reload, Mass Destruction Reload. Whew. Need that. Need that.
Oh, that will be curious, and I curious with like the ending song. It could.
No. There's no
It's
changing
not
it.
Kimi no Kyoku. That's it. Kimi no Kyoku. That's not. That fucking JoJo opening. Lol. Lucky.
When the JoJo Encyclopedia tries to talk about... No, I'm just kidding. I expect them to re-record it.
What's the Persona 3 ending called? Kimi no. Kimi no.
Memories of You.
No, I was right the first time. Kimi no Kyoku.
Yep.
That's funny.
With the English translation being for folks.
If it's not that, it's over. That's it.
I mean, like I was saying,
It
I
is
expect
gonna
them to
be
re-record
that,
it.
100%. If it does not have, if it's not in the fucking the blue mist.
I expect the Mass Destruction remix to have the cowbell neatly hidden behind all the other instruments, have its volume raised so that we could hear it. I'm just kidding. I don't know if there's a cowbell in Mass Destruction. Probably not.
Christopher Walken would demand more cowbell, that's for sure.
I was listening to that song the other day and I was like, fuck. That pain again in HD is gonna be something different. Oh man. What
I
fucking
wonder if they'll
cowbell?
bring back. I wonder if they'll bring back Yumi Kawamura.
I think they
Might
will.
be too old, but like, she's still around. She's still
around.
like.
I mean, you could definitely tell her voice is fading, but
Oh yeah, absolutely. But
I mean, she can
that's
still
'cause
sing.
she's an
She
old
can,
woman.
she can still sing. So
Absolutely. And they might bring her back for like a couple of new songs or something. Like maybe smaller ones, maybe like less taxing ones. Exhausted. Oh.
I actually forgot how old Igor sounds like. Yeah.
Yeah, although they are probably gonna have to do a new.
I miss the
VA
old
for-
Igor voice, I'm not gonna lie. Like the
He's still around too.
yeah. The new one's a bit too like obviously it was yelled about at the start of the game, but when he came back, he still sounds like it's too manly sounding. Like Igor does not sound like that. He sort of sounds like this. He's sort of slimy and then blah blah blah.
Welcome
place-
to
really
the
annoying.
Velvet Room.
This place exists between dream and reality. Mind and matter.
Chris can do that shit. A1. Just saying.
Yeah, I do it okay, I guess.
There was one time I did Yalda Igor. One time I was able to do it, and I was never able to do it again. Which is pretty funny. But, yeah. Everybody just remember. The only thing people know me for is Teddy.
And of course, I'd like to remind folks, they'll probably have to get a new VA for Igor in the Japanese audio. You know?
Oh, well, they have no choice.
He's dead.
He passed away.
Yeah, just to let folks know.
I think Japanese Igor sounds okay. I'd like them to change the English. But I think Japanese.
I was actually curious about that, you know, because, like, I was actually kind of curious. Because, yeah, Dana Warren does...
Of Igor's voice in Japanese.
But, you know, it's clear... It's probably clear he might not be able to reach the same voice for Igor, and, you know...
Oof. I don't know about that.
I don't know. Okay? He might still be able to. I don't know, though. I don't know.
Like,
Hold on, I'll show you. He can still do it. In Three Houses, he voiced Hanneman.
Yeah.
He still sounds like Igor to me when I hear him speak.
I can get it. I
get
it.
He could definitely do it.
Holy shit, he does. I never actually realized that.
I remember when I heard it.
I can imagine it, like, in my head.
Like, I was playing Three Houses for the first time, I was like, he can still do that shit. Like, perfect. Like, he could, like, if he really wanted to, he could still do it. Like, he actually could.
Right, I guess the
Why isn't he? Is it because they just didn't hire him back, or?
I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's weird. Why'd they even bother? Maybe he was just busy. It was probably scheduling conflicts.
It might have been scheduling conflicts.
Or it might have been because the Japanese recasted. Like, they might have taken it as a chance to recast.
Maybe. But I mean...
Who's the man?
But even in the animation, Kirk Thornton came back. So... P5 the animation, I mean.
Was he back?
Yeah, Kirk Thornton came back as Igor in the P5 anime.
Oh my god, Zeno Robinson, I have found some cash cha-ching. I can't wait.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
I'm gonna have to update all my stream alerts to the new ones. To the new voice lines.
You're right.
Check out my fat loot.
I would be curious about some of the
Yeah. Didn't Kenpachi voice Igor in the...
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
He voiced Yaldi, you know?
That's why I don't like Kenpachi's voice coming out of Igor. It doesn't feel right.
This kind of is the reload.
I mean, that was it did make sense though in the game though.
Yeah, but that's because it was Yaldabaoth. Now it's not him anymore.
Yeah, obviously.
Did you say Kirk Thornton came back?
Yeah, Kirk Thornton, he's the actual Igor voice, while David Lodge.
I don't remember that. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even realize that.
Voice bit for you real quick.
Well, I don't mind that then. Kirk Thornton's coming back. Not a big deal.
But yeah, no, this is the reload overlay. This is actually based on my 2019 loadout. God damn it. Reload loadout. It's based on this one. I actually brought it back. I actually was just gonna upscale this one, then I was like, let me just make some changes, so I added all this other shit.
There you go, Jess.
So yeah. That is the I literally just did this today. Or this layout.
Really? Wow, that is a character
Oh,
I
yeah.
would not have expected.
Oh yeah. I can't wait for
That
the end of
sounds
Persona
good.
3 Reload for Makoto to
Don't
be
mind
like,
that.
man, this really was my Persona 3 Reload. Shut up. Be quiet.
Can't wait till he doesn't die at the
Oh god. They can't do that.
end, man. You never know.
Kirk Thornton is the cabbage merchant from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Not the
He sounds
first
great,
role.
actually.
Oh, speaking of Reloaded, this is the starting screen from now on. At least until next year. And by next year, I mean this time next year. Oh yeah? Alrighty, Jazz. Alright. Good luck. Good luck. Jazz goated. If it's a Fepsi tweet, I'm not trying to see it. Gotta be honest. It probably is.
Oh no, it's not. I know this one. It's not. It's not a FMC tweet.
Oh, it's this. This is funny. I retweeted this on the remake account. I'm sorry, reload account. Excuse me. I retweeted this earlier. This shit is funny as hell. Are you ready for your rap lesson? Oh, sorry. Are you ready for your rap lessons? Kendrick Lamar gulps. Nas breathes heavily. Kanye West nods nervously. Jay-Z sighs. Yes, Lotus Juice, they say in unison.
That one's good.
That shit had me crying laughing. Dead ass, that shit had me crying.
Once again, imagine if Lotus Juice ever does a Yakuza soundtrack. Just imagine.
It would be amazing. Are you ready for your rap lessons? I thought I told you to sit down or get down. Look in the comments. What am I looking for? Oh, wait.
Are you ready for your rap lessons?
No, I'm sick. I'm sick.
Yo, are you ready for your rap lessons?
Yes, Lotus Juice.
What the f... What the fuck? Yo, I'm dead. What?
Are you ready for your rap lessons?
Okay, that's a good way to read.
That's fucking funny.
That's
The only rapper Eminem is afraid to diss.
That was a good way.
No,
to
that's
read-
funny as hell.
way for me to hit that music stream. 'Cause yeah, I got good sleep, you know. No, I probably got work or something, you know.
Alrighty, man. I'll probably end the stream soon anyway, so.
All
so
right.
good. Alright,
We'll
man.
be back later, probably. I don't know. I'm going to. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Alex. Take care.
You too.
Yes, you do, Nora. You were ranting about it for 3 days straight. You still care. You could say you're over it, but you still care. And it's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I would have preferred FMC be in, but I'm not losing sleep. I'm still going to be feasting because the journey is the meat and potatoes. For me, personally speaking. I'm just saying. I do, but I'm going to leave the combo on Twitter. Don't want to think about it right now? Damn, it would sure be a shame if FMC wasn't in Reload. Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. Let me chill. Was Portable C's or was that different? No, C's is across all versions. It's literally the name of the party, so. Like, no, you're right. You're right about FemC fans. And I'm not saying all of them, obviously. Some of them are normal people. But, like I said, I mentioned earlier, I saw a tweet that Eris showed me. Somebody said, like, oh, all the incels won. It's like, what? It's not that serious. I hate that all the incel Persona fans won. I'm sorry, baby girl, you deserved better. Like, what? I'm not gonna put the tweet up or anything, but like, bruh, come on. That's crazy. It's not that serious. It is very corny. All of it is very corny. But that's the internet. I don't really care about all that. I got my dream. My dream came true. That's all I care about. So if people want to fight online about it, I don't care. I'm feasting. I don't care. I do not care. But yeah, that's how I feel. Honestly. Let's go back to Peak real quick. Yeah, it's either absolute hate for her or biggest stan love. Yeah. I mean, sometimes the writing is a little weird and didn't age well, but that doesn't mean everyone is an incel. Come on now. Yeah, no. The thing with a lot of these games is they're of their time. That's not me saying it should change and not be of its time. But that's kind of something you have to understand when you get into these games, especially the older ones. I'll leave my Atlas hating and FemC cope on Twitter. I don't care right now. Can't wait till they bring back my homophobia in the remake finally. I mean, it's bound to happen. So, the question is, will they do it in Persona 6? The answer is probably going to be yes. They'll still do it. I bet. But, I don't know. It's, again, not saying it's okay, but it is representative of the time it came from. For a game that came out in 2006 and takes place in 2009, I guess it is kind of accurate of the time. Still peak? Yeah, it is still peak. I'm not going to lie. Oh, interesting. Why did it freeze? Will they change it? I strongly doubt it. Again, their focus right now is probably being as faithful as possible, at least story-wise. They're definitely going to be faithful as they can to Vanilla P3. And of course, whatever else was added during the journey in Fez. But that's pretty much it. I mean, other things, like things outside of the story, I see changing. Or if anything does change, it'll be additions to the story rather than like outright changing anything that happened. You know? That shit ain't gonna happen. They're not changing that shit. They're not changing that scene. What's the status on that guy who writes for Persona? Isn't he gone? The guy that used to write for Persona? I'm not privy to that information. I'm not gonna lie, but don't they have a new writer now or something like that? I'm not gonna lie. That hot spring shit gets old. I've been playing Persona since 2010. No, 2009 actually. I think he's gone. I think he's gone. No idea. I don't know. I heard somewhere that that might be the case, but I'm not sure. You know. But yeah, I don't know. yeah, that hot spring shit gets old very fast, especially. No more homophobia in hot springs. I mean, the easiest solution to that is just not talk about it. You know? At least because of how their culture is. I mean, the easiest solution instead of making fun of it is to just not talk about it. But they would go out of the way back then. You know? It does. I mean, it does. But instead of like adding to homophobia, you could just not talk about it if you don't agree with it. You know? Or maybe not talk about it isn't the right word. Just don't make fun of people who are you know, choose to do what they want to do, you know? That is like the easiest solution, but I mean, like I said, they would go out of the way to just make fun of it. Will they continue to do it? I don't know. I'd hope they would just move on from it at this point, but Persona fans, we love our old games. That doesn't mean we want to see you redo things from those games over and over. Those, I'm not gonna lie, the hot springs jokes and the homophobia jokes are just not funny. If they were at least funny, I would be like, okay, that was kind of, you know, if it's a funny joke, okay, that's one thing. But if it's just the same unfunny shit for like the past like 30 years, like, bruh, come on. At least be funny if you're gonna be homophobic. Goddamn, I'm playing. Just don't be homophobic. It's that simple. Yes, they are cringy. It is pretty cringy. I just never, even back then, I just like it. You could tell they were trying to make you laugh, but even as a kid, I was like, that's just not even really funny, you know. I know what you're talking about too, but yeah, no, it is definitely cringe, especially now. But I mean, to me, it's always been kind of just like, okay. Like I said, I started playing these games when I was fucking 9, so I remember like as a kid thinking about these jokes and going like, bruh, that shit's not even funny. Like, not even like thinking about the fact that it's homophobic. I'm just like, bro, that's not even funny. Like, and you could tell they're trying to make you laugh, but it just, nah, bro, that shit was not funny. That shit was not busted. Go back to the drawing board. That shit is funny. I will say that is funny. That is pretty funny. I like that. That shit is funny. But most of their other like jokes are kind of just mid in that kind of way. Also, the at least in more recent times, them beating or no, Hot Springs jokes also kind of play into the whole beating up somebody who doesn't deserve it joke. That shit's unfunny too. I'm not gonna lie. I'll see you again. I'll see. Let me see. Where's the part? You can't really tell. I see a light flash in the back, but that could just be part of the fusion. You see that light right there that's like on this other side? It kind of looks like it. I don't know. It could just be part of the fusion, though. Like, it looks like it would be part of the elevator moving. So I can't really say for sure. They have this shit in front of it, but that's why I can't tell. I gotta say, I don't know, bro. There's so much stuff in Persona 3 that is my favorite of, like, the entire series. Like, the Velvet Room in 3 is fucking raw. I'm sorry. That shit is just raw. I'm sorry. That shit is heat, peak, raw. Raw. That shit's raw. They're in a moving elevator. That shit's cool as fuck. Are you kidding me? And it's an industrial elevator, too. That's how you know they get down to business. Also, Elizabeth is my favorite attendant as well, so I wonder who they're going to get to voice act for her. That's going to be interesting to see. Damn. Now we got to go back. I can't say P4 disappointed me because it was my first Persona. Oh. I mean, no, that shit's cool. A limo is cool. I mean, it's not exactly a room, but it's cool. You know? The jail is a cool concept, but I don't know. It's just kind of weird. Then again, it story-wise, it makes sense why the Velvet Room was like that. But again, I still think the elevator, nothing touches the elevator in my opinion. That shit is just cool as fuck. I'm sorry. No, I'm really not sorry. Let me not lie to y'all. I'm not sorry. Fuck that. That shit is raw. But if I don't fight, I'll forever be mortally pain. Took a few knockouts to understand the game. Now I'm ready for the ring. Yo, title for this king. Man, that shit busted. Persona 3 fans having unexplainable fetish for elevators. I don't really care about them in real life, to be honest with you. But, Velvet Room bussin', man. Velvet Room bussin'. Alright, Brandon Dodge. I appreciate you coming out, man. It's good to see you, man. Have yourself a good one. Hopefully you come back soon, man. Don't disappear for a few months again, please. But at least without a word, of course. But, man, take care. Hardship or win, no. That if I don't fight, I'll forever be mortally pain. If I give up, that's an automatic loss for me in the ring. For my enemies, can't let it be. Took a few knockouts to understand the game. Now I'm ready for the ring. Yo, title for the king. He was spitting. Yeah, I'll probably end the stream in a couple minutes though. But yo, the dream came true. The dream really came true. You know what? Thinking about it, at least the bright side, I have Fez and Portable if I feel like playing it. I feel like playing Fez. Like, I actually have, I have the urge to start a new. And I've been kind of, like, avoiding Persona stuff. But I feel like playing Fez. I really do. So I'll probably start up a new save in the coming days. Just so I don't have to think about New Genesis. I don't want to think about New Genesis right now. Bro, I cannot believe we fucking did it. That's insane. Tartarus beating my ass a bit. Let's get good, easy. Alright, I don't want to see you die at all in the remake. You can't say that. It's not like I have experience. It's a brand new game from the ground up. So, that shit doesn't fucking count. Willed the game into existence, baby. Manifesting. We really did. We really did. I want them to come out and say that when it trended, that was like a big reason for them like to actually pursue it. Who said I was good at games? Nori, I never said I was good at games. I don't complain about dying like you do. I just take it on the chin and keep it moving. I remember when he said that. I remember the tweet. He was like, why is P3 Remake trending? And then he tweeted after, he was like, oh, I see. Make some noise! Oh, man. That was so sick. That was so sick. And that was crazy. We got it super trending. That was honestly impressive. I'm actually happy I was there for the live stream and clipped the moment when he was talking about how, I mean, if you want a remake, just say so. You know, make noise about it. I want it. I need it. Atlas, please remake Persona 3. He brought that up as a fucking example, and like, I don't think anybody, I can't remember if anybody in the chat actually asked him that in particular. You know? But they did it. They actually fucking did it. And actually knowing it's real and actually seeing it. Not even just seeing it, but knowing it's actually real and it's not canceled or whatever. Oh my god. It is a feeling of satisfaction I cannot explain. It's just different. It is crazy different. I can't even put into words how much Persona 3 as a whole just means to me, so. Like, just, it's fucking crazy. It's actually crazy. It's real. A petition? I mean, how is it worded? I'd say the way it's worded, it should be the biggest factor on whether or not we help them with it. A petition is relatively harmless, as long as they're not being super duper disruptive about it or are being like really pushy about it. I think it's okay. And also depending on how it's worded. Or okay. Well, I appreciate the warning. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. Again, it just depends on the presentation and the wording and whether or not they're being kind of mean or pushy about it. We'll see. I mean, if you want to make a decision, I will be there with you, so you already know. I got you. I'm for real, they need to just give up this Atlas. Okay, I can't read. I'm gonna be real, they need just give up. Okay, no, you can't write. Not that I can't read, you can't write. I'm playing. But yeah, that is, I mean, people, I think they should speak up about it, but we already kind of pushed them super duper fucking hard. We already have, for 4 years, pushed them super hard to give us this remake. So it would look just stupidly it would look so ungrateful for us to just fucking, and I'm not trying to say we don't deserve the answer or FMC, but like, it would just not be a good look to ask for more when they've already done this much and they're already adding a lot to the remake, you know? And the fact that is, again, they never do remakes. I'm not trying to protect Atlas or anything. I'm not trying to defend them, but facts are facts. They don't really do remakes like that. They do ports or remasters. I can't think of a time they've ever remade a game of theirs from the ground up, ever. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think they ever have, but I don't know. It would not be a good look. At least right now, not right now. Post-launch, that's a different story. But right now, after they just announced it, or not even just post-launch, but like leading up to release. But right now, after they just fucking officially announced it, I don't know, that's probably a little too soon to push for that. And of course, in a lot of cases, the sooner the better, but I mean, a lot of people are making a big stink about it on social media, so. No, there's a lot of Japanese players who want FMC. I've seen it firsthand. Even on my PSO account, like on my PSO Twitter, I saw like Japanese PSO2 players who were like, I hope they add Hamuko. And they still call her Hamuko, by the way, which is fucking awesome. But yeah, a lot of them are like, oh, I really want FMC. I hope they add Hamuko. I want to play as Hamuko. So, and remember, Japan is their main audience. So if they want it, chances are they will do it. But as far as the scope and scale of having FemC, that is going to take a while to do because, again, they have to rework the whole game around her. Social links and all that shit. Dialogue. A lot of writing has to change. It's a lot of retooling there, so it would probably take longer. Honestly, that might even take longer than making the answer. Because the answer is not as long as base P3, you know? Personally though, I think they should give us the answer first. Why? Because, to be fair, chronologically, it came before FemC. I'm just saying. Just trying to be fair here. That too. It is the canonical... closes the story, but then they kind of reopen those story threads later anyway. But I mean, you're right. It does technically close the P3 arc. Until Elizabeth goes on her whole little escapades. But yeah. I will be buying day one if FMC comes out some way. Oh, I mean, me too. Yeah. Just because FemC is not my main priority or my main option for playing this game doesn't mean I'm not gonna fucking play as her. Are you kidding me? No, it's important. I can understand why some people don't care, or some people don't want it, because there is a sizable portion of people who have never liked the answer, and just think it's a waste of time. So that's one thing. But I do think it's pretty important to have it there. Not even pretty important. I think it's very important. Like I said, the answer not being there is a bigger downside than FemC not being there, because the journey in the answer is literally the complete story of Persona 3. With its epilogue. And with full closure, because I like the journey is amazing, but the ending is a little bit ambiguous, and you don't really know what happens. You know? So yeah, it should be there. Yes, it is canon. So it should be there. It is pretty goofy to say it's not important. It is pretty important. Now, if you don't want to play it, that's one thing. If you don't like it, that's one thing. You know, so, but saying it's pointless or like not important at all is kind of stupid. Despite how you feel about the story and the characters in the answer, it is literally the epilogue to Persona 3. So, calm down. Calm down. But hey, Metro, why you joining right as I'm gonna end the stream? I hope you're doing well, man. But yeah, we were just talking about the remake and shit, and talking about FMC, talking about the answer, talking about the voice actors, all that shit. But yeah, I don't give a fuck about what they think is canon. You can't go against what. Yeah, it's pretty much established, and they can't exactly. If they tried to retcon the answer, I mean that's not gonna go over well. Not gonna go over well at all. That is a horrible decision. And I mean, not saying they will, but I mean it's important. It is very important to have it. Which is why I do think they might explore doing it as a DLC, which I think is probably the safer option. Because if people are gonna get so mad if we have to. Royal is one thing. Persona 5 Royal is one thing because the third semester in that shit is. The third semester alone is damn near peak Persona. Like, overall. AKA, like, peak the entire series Persona. Almost. It's almost right there, bruh. It's right there. Like, at least for me, I think the third semester of Persona 5 Royal is, like, low-key, but it's better than Golden. It's better than Golden. And I love Persona 4. I love Persona 4 as a whole way more than I love Persona 5. But the third semester Royal, oh my god, they were in their fucking bag for that shit. They were in their bag. But it ain't topping Persona 3 for me. the story of Persona 3 is just... It's going to be very hard to top that. I'm not saying it will never happen. And that it can happen. But it is very hard to top that. Very, very hard. I like Marie, but I was not fucking cooking. It was not fucking cooking, excuse me. A lot of people hate Marie, and I never really got it. I'm like, bruh. I mean, nah, I don't see it. I don't see it. But yeah. Third semester of Royal is whew, that was like Atlas. So All Might, right? When he was fighting All for One, and he used that last bit of like one for all, that is literally what the third semester is. That is what the third semester of Royal is. Is that a good analogy? I don't know. I think it is. The answer is pretty tough. It's going to test you. But I think you'll be fine. You got it. I believe in you. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. We're at a point now where you're fine. I think you'll be fine. I didn't feel that way in the past, but now I do. I know. I know. You tweeted about every single playthrough of P5 you did. I know. I saw all of them. I saw all of your playthroughs pretty much on Twitter. But yeah. I'm very excited. I cannot wait for the opening. When they drop the opening for this game, ooh, they're not allowed to disrespect the legacy of this game. Ooh, they're not allowed. They are so not allowed. And they can't disappoint their Japanese fans because their Japanese fans love Persona 3. They fuck with Persona 3 on a different level. On a different level. You remember that dancing announcement? When that Persona 3 dancing announcement, that shit, that goes to show you, like, they fuck. They ride for Persona 3 like it's their fucking brother. They forgot real quick about Persona 5 dancing. They forgot about that shit so fast. But yeah. 2017 Super Live was probably the best one. No. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. It was probably the second best one. That's right, you were still in high school then. Holy shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. Me and like so many people, like we woke up at like 5 in the morning on the dot and we were like, yo, we're watching this Super Live. And I wasn't even sad. Like when P3 Remake didn't get announced, like I wasn't even sad. Like I was like, it's fine. The movement's just started. Now if you had told me 4 years from the Hold on. I just remembered something so crazy. Okay, let me tell you something that we found out in the remake server a few days ago. So the remake server opened on April 11th, 2019. Well, April 12th, depending on your time zone. But for most US folks, April 11th, right? You know what day that Atlas leak happened, or that Sega leak happened, where it had Persona 3 Remake, Jet Set Radio, and Sonic Frontiers? April 9th, 2023. So literally damn near fucking 4 years to the date of that server opening and the Twitter account opening, that first leak came out, which is fucking crazy. I didn't even realize that until somebody pointed it out. And I was like, holy shit. That is, if you had told me then, just wait for 4 years. Wait 4 years. Just wait 4 years. Man. Just wait 4 years. Oh my god. Woo. Woo. No, it didn't go under the radar. Trust me. A lot of us in the remake server, we were like, oh shit. And I remember that day that clip came out, I remember Brandon was like, nah, I think that's for P5X. And I was like really studying this damn like 5-second clip. And I was like, no, there's no way this is for P5X. Absolutely no way. It looks completely different. It looks way visually better. And even though it was a work in progress then, it still looked better than Persona 5. From a visual point, you know? I was like, nah. I was like, nope. Nope. No, because I watched gameplay of X. It looked nothing like the gameplay from X at all. It didn't even look that much like Persona 5, honestly. Like, it looks like Persona 5, but it doesn't look exactly like Persona 5. Like, there's little key differences that I picked up on, and I was like, nah, this ain't for that. This is the remake. And then when that guy who leaked it dipped off the internet, I was like, oh. Okay. I see. This could be real. And then more and more credible sources started saying this shit's real. It's real. But of course, you know, I always kept my I kept my expectations in check, and I also like always took those things with a grain of salt. Which is why when it actually got leaked, like for real, like I was going crazy, you know? Because I knew it was real, but I didn't know for sure it was real, you know? So yeah. But yeah. I remember where I was when I saw that clip. I literally woke up and I had like DMs from everybody. And they were like, did you see the one I saw? I saw Alice. And the thing with Alice is Alice started this whole movement. Alice is the reason that this whole thing started with the Discord and the Twitter. I said that earlier. So Alice, I saw Alice's DM first. And she was like, yo, did you see this shit, Jaden? And I saw the first like 2 seconds and I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh my god. And another thing about that leak from the conference or whatever, I knew that that was not for, like, I knew right away that it was something different. And it wasn't a P5 mod or nothing. It looked different. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it looked different. It just doesn't look like Persona 5. It looks like Persona 5, but it doesn't. Like, the camera angle and the shading on Yukari and just the overall just moodiness. It just did not reflect what Persona 5's engine looks like. You know? Which is why when Brandon first said, oh, it might be P5X, I was not convinced right away. And then when I studied it more and more, I was like, yeah, this is for sure not anything. It got shit to do with P5X. You know? Like, where have you seen something like that in P5X? Where have you seen something like that in, like, Vanilla P5? Vanilla P5, they have crit animations, and, like, Royal, of course, they have their crit animations, but it's way more, like, the camera doesn't move like that in that game. The camera doesn't, like, do panning shots like that in gameplay like that, you know? So I was like, nah, nope. This ain't a mod, and this ain't P5X. What really sold that to me, though, was the early Frontiers footage. Because we've never seen that footage ever, you know? So, yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks everybody for coming out. We've been going for like almost 3.5 hours, like 3 hours 13 minutes. But I'm gonna end here. I'll be live tomorrow too, so stay tuned for that. I don't know. We'll probably do more Breath of the Wild. Sorry, Tears of the Kingdom. But I appreciate y'all coming out as always. I'll catch you in the next one. Yeah. Oh, this is the perfect time. Oh yes. This This is what we call immaculate. This is truly, truly immaculate. The dream came true. It really came true. It actually, seriously came true. What's a good song to end this on? I know. Hold on. Hold on. I got the perfect song to end this shit on. Alright, peace out, y'all.